Welcome to the first episode of the Pointless Podcast.
Hello,
Hi, my name's Shami and I'm joined here with my co-host
Nabil.
Nabil. Yeah, we have a
That's
great
me.
show. What?
Keep going.
Okay, we have a great show for you guys today. This is actually our second attempt of doing the podcast. Last week,
Yep. Last week had some technical difficulties. We had some mic issues.
we had some mic issues.
Yeah.
We had a lot of different kinds of problems.
Yeah.
The background was kind of janky,
It was pretty jank.
but all that is cleared out now.
I hope.
I hope too. I hope so too.
Yeah.
We shall see as the show progresses. All right.
So,
So,
how has your day been?
my day,
Yeah.
well, it's hectic to say the least.
Okay.
Well, because
What
was
did you
prepared.
do?
Huh?
What did you do?
What I did, I
Yes.
waited for you the whole day.
Wow.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, how my heart bleeds for you. How busy your schedule must have been. Waiting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
definitely not
I
because
wasted-
I had a biology practical report that was due tonight.
Well,
So I was rushing to get it done.
we had you had the whole week to do it, man. So.
No.
You know what? Let's just
It was
get.
due on the thing came in on Wednesday, but then I had other stuff to do, like
So-
econs essay. Yeah, everything was just a conglomerate of a busy time, a busy schedule. So
So what you're trying to say is you put your bio practical report first before the podcast.
precisely.
Well, wow. Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Priorities,
Okay.
man.
All right. So first topic of discussion. Do you have anything you want to talk about first? Do you have anything, or I can just like go straight to what I
Well,
want to talk about?
Recently, I was scrolling through Instagram,
As one does.
as you do, and I came across this post. It was about horoscopes.
Yeah. Why?
You know them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You live them.
Do I live okay? Are you trying to tell me like if I believe like whatever like the horoscope is
No.
trying to
I
say?
mean because essentially, it was because I follow a bunch of business Instagram accounts on
Okay.
Instagram,
Yes.
and I mean it says like the kind of person you are based on your horoscope. Like for example, I don't know, Aries is a risk taker, Aquarius, which is me, is a philanthropist, which is someone that just donates to charity. Which is like what I wanted to bring up this topic about was how coincidental that how close that that description can relate to your character, to your personality, because
mean-
I noticed that I tend to
Okay. Pause.
charitable.
Wait. Pause.
Yeah. What?
Okay. A horoscope is like, how do you like
What?
get all these like personality traits from a horoscope? I don't get it. Is it like when like the particular like, because it's based on your birth month,
Yes.
right? And like your
Yeah.
date. So like, is it when like those stars align on that particular time when you were born or something like that?
I think I don't know. I don't know much about horoscopes. It's just like I don't know. It's just a thing that's out there. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
I just feel like the sentiment is like the same when you crack open a fortune cookie, then you like read the fortune. I
But-
mean, it's about the same like that. Like you find out, like you go online, for example, like there's also zodiac signs, right? And then you go online, you be like, what's the kind of person, I don't know, zodiac that relates to your zodiac sign, like the personality that
I-
associates with that.
I've never like done like
You never done that?
yeah. I mean like I haven't. I mean I've looked at it out of curiosity, but I never really like attached myself to that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like when you see like old predictions for 2021 for example, horses, zodiac signs, still in zodiac signs. Like so for example, you'll be prosperous in 2021. I hope. Yeah, and then you go into the mindset of you go into 2021 with the mindset like, oh, this year's gonna be my year. It's gonna be a prosperous year for me, and like you read all the stuff the website says on horses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like three different types of people when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
like those that really believe into it,
Mm-hmm.
those that don't really care about it, and then like there's that group of people that um they don't really care about it, but then like whatever, I'll just check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So which category do you fall under?
The last one.
So like the last one.
Yeah, I
same.
don't believe like I don't think it's all set in stone. Like, you know, it's gonna be a full straight path like that. What they say on the website.
Have you seen that meme?
What?
So okay, for example, it's like in the court, and then like the lawyer is like, please pardon so and so. She's an Aries.
Excuse me, I'm an Aquarius.
I'm sorry. I'm a Capricorn. That's why I killed those 30 people.
Wait, what kind of personality is a Capricorn?
I don't know. I didn't even know Capricorn was a actual zodiac.
This is
Is
not
it?
a zodiac.
It's not. It's a.
It's a horoscope.
Whatever. I don't know.
Clearly a dragon. Clearly a man born in the dragon year.
I'm a capsicum.
Capsium.
Cap. Yeah,
Yep.
sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
You're a bell pepper. Very delicious bell pepper that goes on. That's best put on salads.
Shout out salads.
Yeah. Shout out to the vegs.
Shout out to vegans.
The vegs. Those vegs.
Okay, so back to the
to the topic at
subject.
hand. Yeah.
What were you saying?
Horoscopes.
Yeah, horoscopes.
Yes.
Do I believe them? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're
No, I
trying
mean
to
like, what's
ask
your
me?
opinion on them?
What's my opinion on them?
Yes.
I mean,
And
it's,
like
it's not
based
harming
on-
anyone. So I don't really care about it. Like it's not like causing any harm.
Yeah,
to
no one's saying
anyone.
it's causing harm.
Yeah, so like it's not much of a big deal for people.
Okay.
I mean, like I just have an issue with people that really attach themselves to this.
No, I'm like what started this was the coincidence.
Example.
Like how close of a personality trait it says on the website compared to my personality.
But
Like I was born in February. I'm an Aquarius, and it says like it's the Aquarius people. I don't know like what they're called. They tend to be rebellious. They tend to be on their own.
so basically a maverick.
Yes. Yeah, they have weird hobbies. They're a bit closed off. They're not extroverted. They not.
You know, this is like how they always like for all these horoscopes. They always say like something positive about them. It's like nothing
Yeah.
negative.
I mean, that's essentially what the general idea of an Aquarius is. They like you said, a maverick
I mean, like
It is
not
precisely
only
a
like Aquarius, like for every
for
other,
everything. Yeah, they tend to say like
It's like
positive.
it's like
trait.
positive stuff. It's like
Yeah.
never like negative.
I mean, being alone doesn't necessarily mean it's a negative thing. There's
I mean, like yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that it's not a negative thing.
okay.
I'm saying like why don't they like mention like the bad stuff too?
They do.
Like what?
Well, I mean, like, for zodiacs, they do. They show like the bad, the good and the bad. So I mean, well, you're born in March.
Yeah, I think I'm a Pisces.
You're a Pisces.
I think I'm a Pisces.
Okay, what does the internet say about Pisces people?
Let's find out, shall we?
Yeah. What sign is Pisces attracted to? The internet says Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio, and Capricorn.
You know who else is a Taurus?
Ooh.
Hitler.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, okay. So let's see, like, what is a description of a Pisces?
Yeah.
Let me see. Pisces trait: strength,
Mm.
compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, and musical. Weaknesses: fearful, overly trusting, sad, desire to escape reality, can be a victim of a martyr. What does that mean?
Like you sacrifice yourself for others. Somewhat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's essentially it.
Pisces likes being alone, sleeping, music, romance, visual media,
Media.
swimming, spiritual themes. And I do not like know-it-all being criticized, the past coming back to haunt. Well, I mean, like, Okay, this is like in generally speaking, right? Don't like everyone like has like some sort of like
Somewhat like that.
can't like some people just resonate with this,
Yeah,
like non-Pisces people.
somewhat. Because I mean, I'm not saying like everybody, but it's like
I feel like
to
they
the
just like
level
I feel like they're just like taking out stuff out and just like
and just
throwing
throw it
it
in.
throwing it in the blog.
I mean,
I mean, like these are good things that people like would like to hear. Like people be
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm so
I am
Pisces.
artistic.
I I am
I am totally a
artistic.
Pisces.
I do love music.
I love music. I
am
love
a Pisces.
swimming.
I do swim.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I don't swim anymore.
Yep.
But what is this thing like? Oh, is it like a weekly thing that they talk about? Like, can it
What?
change? Does it change?
I think it does. I mean, for zodiac, it does. Like,
Oh.
it changes like the fortune.
I didn't really notice it. I thought it's like the same good stuff like every single year.
I mean, I guess. I mean, obviously, there's probably like a baseline of like what these signs are, and then I guess based on the year, based on how the stars align, the planets align, or however they measure like these fortunes, maybe it changes, possibly.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting topic of how like all this.
I wonder who was like the genius that came out with this though.
I mean, it's neat.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, yeah, isn't that like your your base reaction when you read all these traits once you like search it up? You're like, oh, neat, cool, right?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I always like strayed myself away from horoscopes.
Okay.
But like the things that always
Why?
catch-
Because you don't trust yourself. You'll be like, oh, it says I'm gonna be depressed this year, so I'm
I don't know.
gonna be
It
depressed.
just doesn't really like catch my eye. I rather look like you know, like those BuzzFeed quizzes. Like,
So you rather
what kind of bread are you? I am hearty Italian. Which Wingstop flavor are you?
Inferno?
Really?
Spicy.
I'm
I'm not familiar with Wingstop.
okay. What Nando sauce are you? I think I'm lemon pepper or mild.
Your lemon pep?
Lemon pep.
Oh, it's lemon and lime, you fool.
Oh, lemon
You
lime.
fool.
Lemon lime.
Yeah, lemon and lime.
Lemon lime can give you a good time.
I'm a medium.
You're a mild.
I'm a medium.
Is there a medium?
There is.
Isn't? Oh, so it's lemon lime, mild, medium, hot,
Extra hot.
extra hot.
Yeah.
And then like, is there anything above that?
Spicy.
Spicy. Yeah. Nice. All right.
I mean, how did we get to Nando's so quick? Oh yeah.
Personality traits. I mean, like,
Yeah. What?
what?
I mean, yeah. I lost my train of thought.
Same.
Yeah. When you mentioned Nando's, bro, cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's.
Yeah.
Cheeky Nando's with the boys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Nando's.
Or I wanted to do on the podcast. Not Nando's, but
Yeah, we should get
that
some
is an
Nando's.
amazing idea for a future episode.
We should get
You
Nando's.
just bring in Nando's. Yeah, have a mukbang.
Yeah, we should have a mukbang.
Yeah, but then mukbang.
I think a
episode, but-
mukbang is like so much easier than a podcast.
Yeah, you can just eat in the mic. But yeah, what I
Do you
want
know-
to do
Do you
on
know
this,
what's the guy's name?
who?
Nico.
Nico Vado?
Yes.
Yeah. Why you wanna have a breakdown in front of the camera?
No, I just like find like his
His
YouTube.
content. Yeah.
I don't watch his content, but I just like looking at his thumbnails, like
Why?
how they slowly. Have you seen like his first ever video? It's like him like.
Oh yeah, I
as a
can like
skinny
see
dude.
the progression.
You can see like
the
slow-
evolution.
the evolution.
The poke
slow,
evolved. It's
the slow fall into madness.
yeah.
He slowly descends.
The descent into
But,
madness.
I'm pretty sure it's just all an act. It's just to, like.
Yeah,
for
I know. I'm
views,
sure it's just like a YouTube act.
for
I'm pretty sure
views.
he also said it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
But I mean, hey, that's the YouTube game. That's how it works. Right?
Respect the hustle.
Yeah.
It's
Of
all
eating.
about the hustle.
Yeah. Truly. Yeah. But yeah, what I wanted to do on the podcast
Yep.
was on personality. Do like the 16 personalities. The last time I took this test, I came out as a protagonist. I took it twice and I got protagonist both times.
Okay.
So I don't know. This might be somewhat legitimate. I mean, this one, okay, this personality thing, it makes way more sense. It's way more
And you say it's
scalable
called
compared to
16
horoscopes and
personalities.
zodiacs. Yeah, 16 personalities.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll just do it right now while talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, we can like discuss the questions
And you said you already done this
twice now.
twice, and twice you got protagonist.
Yes.
Okay. You want to do it again?
Sure,
Third
why
time's
not?
a charm.
Yeah.
All
Let me
right.
Just make sure. Okay.
I think I've done this before.
Yeah, of
I
course.
was a mage.
A mage.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know what you're talking about.
It was like
yeah.
a wizard.
Yeah, it's like something like a wizard. Yeah, my friend also got that.
I'm a mage.
Yeah. Okay, so the first question is: you regularly
make
make new
Eh.
friends? Yeah, I would say that.
I'll say like I don't know. Does middle mean like neither?
Neither
agree
here
or-
nor there.
Yeah, I think I'll put that. You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique
Pique
your interest.
I mean,
Somewhat.
yeah, somewhat. I'm a neutral on that.
Seeing
Other people's cry can easily make you feel like you wanna cry too.
Not really.
A bit occasionally.
makes me wanna
like when
laugh.
a scene comes up in a movie of like a child dies in the Hunger Games. Remember that first
I think
the first movie?
I think it depends on the context on why that person is crying.
Yeah, but then again, these are pretty vague also.
If it's kind of stupid,
Then
I'll feel like laughing.
yeah,
So I would say disagree, like slightly disagree.
okay.
You often make a backup plan for a
For
backup plan. Nah, a backup plan's a backup plan. There shouldn't be a backup plan for that backup plan.
I mean, all right. I mean, go ahead. I mean, this is tailored to you. There's no right or wrong answer.
I know.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. If you think
How many
that's
questions
the
are
case,
there? Is it like only on this one page?
no, this should. I mean, I don't know the. Well, I know it takes about like 3 to 5 minutes. It's not that long.
I can go back.
Yeah, you can go back.
You often make a backup.
You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I make a mental effort to stay calm. Like for example, like recently I had some, let's just say, poor teammates. We were doing an econs essay. The deadline was that night, so yeah, I had no choice but like, I had to just go online, just write out the essay. It was an essay, so I had to write it out from scratch, everything, and yeah, it was mental. But
So
like,
basically
hey, I
you
mean,
carried.
yeah, my
Is it-
back's still hurting from that day. My shoulders, bro.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, hey, I try to, instead of focusing on like the pressure, I just focus on getting what needs to be done. Focusing on that rather than like, oh no, we're in danger or something like that. So I guess like, yeah, maybe I fully agree with that. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, and mostly talk to the ones you already know. This one, I would feel it's both a yes and a no for me, because now I'm like trying to make an effort to like, be more
Socialize.
outgoing. Yeah, to socialize. Like, for example, I'm at a party, I'm I would try to strike up a conversation with some rando, like whoever. Talk about, I don't know,
Life.
yeah, not life, but more like I don't know, like something that's happening in the party, who held the event, talk about the person that is holding the party, or some other stupid thing that happened. So I guess I somewhat agree with that.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know, what about you?
Personally,
Or do you just like stick to your friend group, people you're most like comfortable with?
I think it depends on
The situation?
situation.
Oh.
If I'm there alone and there's like no one else there, I'm not gonna be like just by myself. I'm just gonna
Socialize.
try to socialize. But
Okay.
if my friends are there,
Then
like why not? I just hang
he's
out
blessed,
with them. Yeah. So it really depends on the situation.
okay. All right. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another.
Yep.
Mm,
It's not. I can't really multitask. I mean, like I can just like do one. I can focus one thing at a time. I have a monkey brain.
I mean, I don't know. For me, like I tend to jump around. I move from one thing to another.
But do you finish that thing first that you want to start off doing?
I eventually get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Yeah. To each his own. Yeah. You are very sentimental.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'd say I'm
yes.
somewhat sentimental.
You like to organize tools and schedules and lists.
Nope.
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 I
Organization.
mean, that clearly can be seen by us recording this at 10 p.m.
Well,
So I guess we didn't come up with a schedule. So
Well, whatever. We just go with the flow.
yeah, precisely, go with the flow. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I disagree with that. What about you?
Sorry. Repeat the question.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
No,
No.
I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, you know your own capabilities and what
Yeah.
you're able to do and what you can't do. So why would a small insignificant mistake
Like-
set you back
Like
from
crumble
that?
your
Yeah,
confidence. You know.
doesn't make sense to me at least.
Mm.
So I'll say I'll disagree with that.
Yeah. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
In relation to that last question.
You're not too
What you're
interested
saying.
in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. I mean, I do like looking at
But do you mean
different
like art?
views. I think they're talking about like different if you're comfortable with
They say creative work, so.
I mean,
it could be like a.
it doesn't need to be art. It can be like a lot of different things, like any form of media as well. I suppose.
I guess, yeah.
I think to me, what this question is trying to say is like, are you comfortable with discussing different opinions as compared to your own?
I see. You're not too interested.
So
I disagree with that.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
Likewise, I
Yeah.
always try to keep an open mind.
Yeah,
and see
that's the
what-
thing. Keep an open mind with anything. Because I mean, it's a rather selfish view on things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain that's an ego problem. If you're like
Unless it's something really,
really messed
stupid.
up
Yeah.
or stupid, then yeah.
Right. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Not really.
No,
No.
that's a weakness of mine. Just like not thinking through things, and just like immediately just going into it. Yeah,
So
going into like
You.
rushing.
Are
I
you
mean, that,
starting to say that you make impulsive decisions?
somewhat. Yeah, it's a. thing I'm trying to
Likewise,
work
I
on.
feel that I just jump
Into
into things.
conclusions.
and I just think about the consequences afterwards.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really take that much of a risk. I take much more of a calculated risk. So how like it will affect me potentially, and then like I weigh the pros and cons, and then I just I just do it. I mean, that's what I
Actually,
do.
yeah, I fully agree with that. Like for example, like okay, picture this. You're getting bullied by the
Yeah.
biggest bully in school, and
Alright.
I mean like the biggest like douche in
Okay.
school. Like everybody knows, even the teachers know that he's a very bad kid,
Okay.
and like he just told you like, oh, your mother is, I don't know, like, I don't know, a derogatory term, I guess.
Okay.
And like you're really at your limit.
Okay.
You're really upset. You really want to like lunge yourself at this kid, at this person. Like, do you think like you think of like, okay, if I go into a fight with this kid, what is going to be No. Like, what's gonna happen at the end after that? You know what I mean? Like, if I come out the fight as the winner, am I truly the one winning? Because that kid's parents, if I really like beat him into a bloody pulp after what he said, will his parents like come back at me somewhat? Or do you just like
Shake it
suck
off.
it up, walk away? I don't know. It's like
Again, I feel that it depends on the situation.
in that situation,
Yeah, in that situation,
what would you do?
if all he's saying is verbal and he's
Yes.
not doing anything physical,
What if he did?
I'll just walk away. But if he did
If he
something,
pushed you, like
yeah,
spat on you.
of course I'm gonna retaliate if that's the
Mm.
case because he's already gone physical.
Okay.
If it was just verbal, I don't really care
Mm.
because like nothing has happened and
Yes.
I didn't initiate the fight.
Mm.
He was the one that did. So if he was the one that pushed me and spat on me,
Yep.
I can just like use my retaliation as a form of self-defense.
Yeah, but yeah, come on, we know all like these Karen moms, Karen parents,
So
try to mess you up after you did with their star child. Like are you still willing to go down that path?
I mean, I don't mind.
All right,
What?
hell yeah, let's go.
I mean, okay, I don't want to say this, but
You heard it here, folks. He's
I'm
willing
all-
to beat up a kid.
honestly, man, I'm all for bullying.
What?
I feel bullying creates
It creates competition.
it creates it builds up your character.
How?
Honestly, yeah.
How?
Okay, for example, like someone bullied you, and then you feel like, perhaps like someone like, hey, you fatty or whatever, you're calling you fat or
Mm.
whatever, and then
Yeah.
you'll be like, so you ask yourself, am I really fat? Should I do something about it? You know what I mean? It builds your character. It makes you stronger in a way.
Somewhat. I mean, like, it would also like make you question that person's psyche. Is he just venting out his frustrations on you?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Like, what's going on at home? He could be just be like putting that like bad energy towards outwards, to his community. you
yeah, I
know?
know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to question ourselves, like, perhaps there is a reason why we're getting bullied. Because
There's a reason,
perhaps,
perhaps.
I don't know. Because this is how people view us. It's very hard.
Oh, it's like a third person, you're saying.
It's through a third person's point of view, because oftentimes we find it hard to like view ourselves. Sometimes we might do something that we might not know that it's affecting others or something.
Mm-hmm.
For example, someone if it's like something minor, like I was eating chips and
Okay.
I'm chewing it very loud. I don't know I'm chewing it very loud. To me, it's like normal.
Yeah. So you're
So-
born and raised.
Yeah. So if someone comes like, hey,
You dumbass.
hey, bro, dude, chill.
Dude, close
Chill
your
on
mouth when you eat.
On the chip munching, man.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Ease up on it.
Ease it
Yeah.
up, man. I'd
We
be
know,
like,
it's Cheetos, hot Cheetos, but relax.
chill, man.
Yeah.
It's only 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. And you're eating Cheetos.
And you're eating
All right.
Cheetos. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like we should always be open to critique. If
True.
it's negative or positive.
And yeah, if you take that criticism negatively, then it's your ego, it's your own
Yeah.
it's your own problem,
so
it's
you're
your own
no
issue.
you're no different than the bully.
Precisely, yeah.
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 So yeah, I feel like there is a limit to bullying.
There is.
There's
Like,
definitely a
once
limit.
things become physical, then
One things become physical, emotional baggage as well.
or if it's like not even like intelligent at all, if it's not even like good criticism,
Yeah.
like well structured criticism, then that's an issue.
Yeah, it is an issue.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's normal amongst kids. We see it all the time. Kids are
No, it's not
ruthless,
even
man.
amongst kids. It's even like in the adult world, it happens. But then you obviously you don't see like what you see on the playground. You don't see adults on the playground like that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's definitely spite. in the adult world. I guess that's where it comes from, really. Anger, spite, envy.
So perhaps the kids bullying is better than adults bullying because like they're more direct and straightforward.
Yeah,
Forward.
yeah. Because like in the adult world,
There's like a lot
they're
of
just hiding
layers.
behind a mask.
Yeah.
There's layers to that.
There's layers to it. But if
Yes.
kids, they're like, I hate you because you're fat.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
straight up.
straightforward. Straight up.
Just straight up. You have a dumb head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when they got beef, they say it all on the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just laid out all
Lay it out.
laid out on the table, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I never been bullied before.
You never?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, like, people have like critique.
I never bullied because I was the bully.
Uh, perhaps.
I mean,
no.
hey.
I don't know. I feel like people just like usually they critique. I don't
Mhm.
really take it
Too hard.
like too hard. I just be
Mhm.
like, I just like go back and think about, oh yeah, actually I do sometimes do
Mhm.
that. Or maybe I should stop doing that. I mean, like in the end, it's all up to me, cause like I'm my own person. I control my life. I do what I feel benefits.
Yourself.
It sounds kind of bad if I put
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah, it's somewhat selfish, but then like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
okay.
If it's healthy for you, if it's
Yeah.
healthy for your community, then more power to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, that's what I feel people should do first to build yourself and be comfortable with yourself. As long as you invest in yourself is basically what I'm saying.
Yes, invest
Do-
in yourself.
Do things that you feel that
Focus on
benefit
you. Yeah.
before you start going to other people's business and like create a how do I say? Yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Invest in yourself is basically what I'm saying. Learn new skills, improve on yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself, bruh. Dude, I freaking love myself.
All right. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment
Back to the test.
instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, like I feel like I should, plan out definitely. The older I get, I should definitely have like a precise schedule, a routine for doing things. Because doing things spontaneously, like you will never know, how that's affecting another party. How that's affecting someone
like
else.
as humans, we are all just creatures of routine.
True.
What
But
we
then
do in a day.
but then you're doing the routine you're doing is not planning a routine. So
True.
you're just faffing about yourself, but you don't care about someone else.
True.
Yeah, because like, now let's say for example I'm a businessman. I'm like a CEO, and then like I have a precise timing for when I had to go for meetings. I do like for example I have a family. I gotta spend time to send my kids to school. Have breakfast for myself. How to exercise for me. So I guess, yeah, I think people should have like a proper routine, not just like you wake up and then just accept what life's gonna throw at you.
Yeah, I feel like
somewhat.
a routine.
Yeah.
Okay, because to begin, reasons why I feel like a routine is important is because it keeps you disciplined
True.
to adhere to that routine.
Yes.
So you feel like you have like a reason to do things, but at the same time, I feel like you should be adaptable as well
Yeah, that's also true.
to any situation, any given situation,
Yeah.
because as you said, life can be like unpredictable. Sometimes things happen. You gotta adjust to that,
Yes.
switch
Yeah.
accordingly. You can't just expect like things to like just go in one direction. Sometimes.
But then when you have things in one direction, like you know precisely like somewhat of what you're doing, rather than just being in the dark,
I mean, like clearly that's better than that.
Yes.
Like than being like completely clueless
Yeah.
and like just like
That's what I'm saying.
true,
Yeah.
but it's also not good to
To
be
like,
like
fully be like a robot.
committed to a
you know?
routine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the question? Just doing feel neutral. May not
Neutral about
disagree.
it? Oh,
Slightly.
okay.
Feel strongly. I don't know.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
Yep.
That was definitely me, like back in the day when I was like 16, just being so self-conscious about myself. You know, like, oh, did I shake this guy's hand properly? Did I like high five correctly? But then like after dozens of high fives down the road, you don't give a shit anymore. You're just like, oh, whatever, and you just roll with it. So for me personally, I don't really care if I have a good impression on someone, because that's that person's viewpoint on me. If your personality is consistent, then why would you worry about making a
okay.
good impression
So
if you're meeting that person again?
I feel a good impression is important.
It is important. Yeah.
It is important.
For example, like you're at a business meeting or you're getting an interview.
But
that's important
you should always conduct yourself
accordingly.
as
Well-mannered.
how you want the other person to see you as, and make sure like, what you're portraying yourself is authentic
Yeah.
and is true to yourself. You're not like trying to be someone that you're not.
Yes.
I feel that's important.
That's also important. It's very important.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when you look at yourself in the mirror and then you ask yourself, is this really who I am? You know
Perhaps
what I mean?
the window that I view
Perhaps the
my life
win-
in is flawed.
Yeah. Shout out Croods to
Yeah.
amazing sequel.
Amazing sequel. I thought it was just like a cash in. A new age. Crew to the new age.
It's up there. It's definitely up there with Shrek 2.
Spider-Man
Shrek 2. Yeah, I mean, like, as far as sequels go,
Spider-Man 2 is amazing, dude.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 was amazing.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, kind of trash.
I mean,
The Venom was trash. I felt that
yeah, it
they
was
should
definitely trash, but
have focused on like one villain.
yeah, like
There was
they
like-
should focus on Harry.
There was like, but you know they were like building up to being like the Sinister Six. Are you aware of that? Who the Sinister Six are?
Yeah,
Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom,
Vulture.
Vulture,
Mysterio?
Scorpion.
Is Mysterio in there?
Yes, and Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
No.
Electro.
Not Venom. Rhino.
Right now.
Rhino was supposed
Oh
to be
yeah.
inside. 6 of them. And I think that's what's gonna happen in the new Spider-Man movie.
The
No Way Home.
It's called a No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah.
What's with this?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
What's with this like naming scheme? Like Homecoming, Far From Home.
and
No Way
Way
Home.
Home.
I feel like they're telling a story here.
I mean, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's somewhat.
Homecoming, he comes home.
Yeah.
Far From Home, he's away from home.
Yes.
No Way Home, he realizes there's no way back. So
dude.
what's the fourth installment gonna be like?
Do you think that's actually what's gonna happen? Like maybe Doctor Strange opened up a portal.
Oh yeah,
Do you think that's
So
actually
this is
gonna
what I
be
think
the
is
case?
gonna happen. Basically,
We'll get back to the 16 personalities later.
Yeah, so basically what I think is gonna happen is by the end of WandaVision, for those who did not watch it, she's
I
like,
didn't watch it.
yeah, I also didn't really watch it. I just like,
I mean, nothing against it.
yeah,
I just don't want to pay for Disney Plus.
I mean me too, but I just don't like the premise of the show.
You don't like the premise?
I'm not a fan of Scarlet Witch or Vision, so
Why?
I don't know. It's just they don't
Marvel
really,
fans.
They don't really intrigue me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm more of a Captain America, Winter Soldier, Falcon kind of guy.
Okay.
Even Iron Man, I will watch a. They're making Armor Wars. War Machine's gonna be inside. I'll watch that.
Sick.
So basically, by the end of WandaVision, Wanda finds out that she's like super like powerful or whatever.
Okay.
I think she's even more powerful than Doctor Strange. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they mentioned that in the show. I'm not so sure. So basically, the entire show, she's trying to deal with her grief, and she creates this.
Pocket Dimension, was it?
Sorry.
Pocket Dimension.
Yeah, like
Oh.
they call it a hex.
A hex.
Yeah, they call it. I think it's a hex.
Oh, okay.
So inside this world, like, is everything that how she wants life to be like, her ideal life
With Vision.
with Vision. She has kids. So basically, like, when she like snaps out of this and realize that all of it is like fake,
Oh, no.
now she has like the power to do like you know, she knows that there's different dimensions. So I think that she's trying to like find a dimension where
Oh, where
she's
that reality exists.
yeah, that reality exists, and in
Oh.
doing so, she creates like a lot of
Problems.
problems and tears up the multiverse.
This
And that's
is
where
gonna destroy the space continuum.
yeah, man. And then
Yeah.
like Doctor Strange is aware of this
Oh,
because Doctor Strange is in one of those like guardians of the
he's a master of the mystic arts.
yeah, but he needs to ensure that all the
All the realms are
the
safe.
realms are safe.
Yeah.
So like when this like happens, I think he's gonna approach Wanda,
Hmm.
and that's where they're making like some
Doctor
Doctor Strange and Wanda horror movie, whatever.
It's got horror vibes.
Yeah, it has horror vibes apparently. So I think this is
Not
where
good vibes, horror vibes.
bad vibes.
Yeah.
So this is where I think the other Spider-Mans come into play.
The other man's
The
gonna
other
play.
mans.
Yeah. Do you think Miles Morales is gonna be inside this? Or do you think like they're gonna?
I
shout
don't
him
know.
out?
I don't know about that. Are we?
He's my favorite. One of my favorites.
In Homecoming, when Spider-Man was talking to Childish Gambino. He was inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
Miles Morales' uncle.
Oh,
He's supposed to be the
Prowler. Yeah, Prowler.
He was Prowler.
Ah.
So basically, perhaps they introduced Miles Morales.
Or maybe like a after credits,
Perhaps
perhaps.
that'd be good.
Yeah, I'd be down. Wait, wasn't there like an announcement for like a solo Miles Morales movie?
I don't know.
Or am I just thinking about the game?
Perhaps
I
the
could
game.
be thinking about the game. I could be tripping.
The way that he just swings about. He has the ultimate swagger of a black teen.
Nice.
I'm gonna go back doing the test.
All right, back to tests. Now, cool. You enjoy participating in group activities? Yes.
Nope.
No.
No.
You don't
I don't
enjoy?
I don't like group work.
Why?
I don't know.
I like
I don't know.
trusting people. I don't know. Like when I'm put in a group, I like taking charge, like leading the pack. I being like, okay, guys, let's designate this time, this period.
So you're trying to say you're trying to be the alpha?
No, I mean it's like
Stay alpha.
It's more for me. It's more like for my own goals in life. I want to be better at communicating, be better at listening, be better at talking, be better at sales. That's one of my goals too. Like, that's why I want to study in uni. Like, I want to do a business degree. So, cause I want to like run a business. It's like what I want to do in the future. So I just want to be better at communicating, socializing. So I mean, yeah, that just pops up, and I'm put in a group situation. Like, I want to be like the one that, plans and then orchestrates stuff. Seeing it through. I don't know. Why don't you like group work?
I think it depends on the situation. If I'm aware of the topic at hand, yeah, I'm all for it.
Is it like a question of group mates, like who you're partnered with?
No, not really. It just depends on like what are we okay. I think it depends really. Okay, maybe I don't disagree with that.
Okay. Well, dude, this is not graded. It's not gonna be on your report card. You can just go back to it.
I think it depends on like what is the activity that we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
For example.
For example, if I didn't know what the activity was, why would I step up and try to take leadership or something I don't understand?
True.
Then I'm like just making a fool out of myself.
But then what if everybody else is like you?
What do you mean? Like they don't understand it.
Like they weren't paying attention to the teacher.
Okay.
You could at least like be the one to help a bunch of idiots.
Nah.
Being an idiot yourself.
I'm just gonna like, okay guys, I'm gonna put out my point of view. You guys like say what you guys think, and then like we try to sort it out. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take leadership of anything. I'm just trying to like solve the problem. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, you're the one that instigates the conversation. You're the one that starts it. You're the one that plans it out. When everybody else is quiet, and just like waiting for opportunity to happen, you immediately just get right on it. That's you, right? Or
Yeah,
am I totally wrong?
What I'm afraid of
What is it?
is leading people to failure. That is what I do not want to do, and what I'm scared of doing.
Okay.
I don't want to be the guy that
Is the
say-
reason why
Yeah, is the reason
everybody
why.
fails.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
well, I guess this is down to your judgment.
Yeah, that's why I say it depends on the activity at
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
If it was like something I understand,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it. But if it's something I don't, then
Why bother? Okay,
Yep.
that's fair.
But I'll make an effort to try to understand.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next.
You like
question.
books and movies that make you come up with your own interpret. Yes. I
Yes, I still love it.
do. I do like that.
Rather than just have like give it a precise like ending, that's per se. Like V for Vendetta.
I
The
didn't
end-
watch the ending.
Well, I mean, well, you just know like it's a guy with a mask, right?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, at the
Hugo
end-
Weaving.
Yeah. Essentially, they were like he was caught. V was caught, and then they were
But was it really him, or was it like he started a
They were
revolution,
debating.
right?
they were debating whether they should remove his mask to see whether it's truly him or is it just someone else.
So how does it end up being? Did they remove the mask or
They
not?
never did. And like the
Oh.
fact that they just keep that secret is so captivating that makes you like oh, I want more. You know, I think that's what it means. But then I guess there's just cliffhangers in general. Like they have like a strong build up.
So basically, you're saying you just like a cliffhanger.
I mean, isn't that like what they mean? I mean, like it's somewhat like a cliffhanger, but then there is no announcement for a sequel to that. Like that's its own.
I don't think this question is talking about cliffhanger. I think this question is talking about.
I mean, like it's giving the effect of a cliffhanger. That's what I mean. I'm not saying like it's talking about a cliffhanger. I'm saying like it gives like that same craving to know more information, just like a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like
Do you watch Seven?
no.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. I also didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But basically, I know it's like a detective movie,
Okay.
and I only watched that one scene because it was in a meme.
Yeah. What's in the box?
Like, what's in the box?
What's in the
box?
Yeah.
And
What
everyone
was in the
knows. Huh?
What was in the box?
What was in the box?
Yeah.
Oh, basically, I think it was his wife. His
What?
dead wife cut up. That's what I think.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure they were like instigate. I mean, like they were trying to like say that, but then like they didn't want to like show it.
Ah.
Perhaps that's why Kevin Spacey was inside. I think
I don't know who that is.
Kevin Spacey, House of Cards, the guy.
Never watched it.
Kevin Spacey, Baby Driver, the guy with the glasses.
Oh, I mean the main guy
What I
in
mean,
Baby.
No. That's Ansel Elgort, the guy that was like, planning the heist.
Oh, the
That's
guy that
Kevin
got run
Spacey.
over in the end.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
guy that got run over in the
Yeah.
end.
I was in love once.
Yeah. I mean, Baby Driver is amazing.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I still see like people like posting about Easter eggs about that movie. It's kind of
Wow.
cool.
To think they still have a fan base to a movie that's like what, 2 years old?
But it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I like
I'm not
how
saying there's
like
anything wrong
all
with
the action scenes were like in line with like the music.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So basically, like I saw one scene,
Mm-hmm.
like no, someone was like discussing this, like the beginning of the movie where like Baby was getting coffee from the coffee shop.
Oh yeah.
There was like the graffiti in the background was like a black heart,
Mm-hmm.
but then when he sees Deborah like walking, like the heart becomes red. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, nice.
It's just like those
cinematography.
little Easter eggs.
Those,
Are
those
like
little nods.
yeah.
All right. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, I don't feel like helping anybody.
Yeah, some days you just don't feel like helping anyone.
Yeah, actually,
you know what I
that's
mean?
true. That's true.
Like, okay, if I were to force myself to do that, it's not gonna be genuine.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna force myself to make me help that person, I'd be like, I don't feel like helping this guy, but I'm just doing it anyway because I'm inclined to do that. I just don't feel,
So it's very disingenuous.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, people can be like, oh, but you still help him. But honestly, I just don't feel good.
I don't feel like helping this poor man that got run over. I don't
I
feel
just
like
don't
it.
feel like it today,
No.
man. What?
Today's a me day. It's a me day.
What? You lost your legs in the accident? You need me to call the ambulance? Nah, man, I'm not feeling it today.
I don't feel like it, man.
Work? Ugh. Nah, bro.
No.
Crawl your way to the hospital, bro.
Yeah.
You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the question? You're interested in...
So many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next.
Yes, I'm very spoiled for choice. Like when I like buy a bunch of books in bulk, like
What? Reading?
yeah.
Reading sucks.
Well, you don't get like that.
That's why I listen to Audible. This video, by the
Don't, dude, don't. You're not actually.
Audible, please sponsor us, please.
No, Raid Shadow Legends sponsor us.
What? Raid? You don't play Raid?
You do realize it's. Nah, I'm not. We're not gonna do that bit. We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't get that like excitement, like that thrill, that when you get a book that you like really like want, and then like you pull it fresh out the shelf.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
I never
And then you flip through
enjoyed.
the pages.
I just
you
never.
see all that bank of knowledge.
I
you
just
don't
never
feel
enjoyed
like,
reading. I don't get the hype. And I think you're lying to yourself right now at home. You say, "Oh, I'm so excited to read a book."
No, I mean like for real. I mean it's it's for me, my own personal experience. Like I get that excitement. Like when I flip through the pages, I see all like the bold text, what the chapter means, what the text means, what it's gonna explain, what you're gonna go into, and like I mean I'm talking about nonfiction books.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Like I see all that, you know what the chapter is about, what it's all about. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not much of
It's
a bookworm.
it's just not me, man.
It's just not you.
I rather listen to someone talk about it.
True.
I feel like I'm more engaged.
You're more of an audible kind of person.
Yeah, I'm more of an Audible kind of person.
Okay.
Shout out Audible.
Yeah.
Although we never
Audible.
used it. Have you used Audible?
No.
Yeah, same. Sorry, Jeff Bezos.
Wait, it's by Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh. Are Kindles by Amazon?
Kindle.
Yeah, Kindles.
Is it those like iPad
E-books.
wannabes?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, those iPad
janky
wannabes.
iPads.
Yeah.
No, man.
Oh.
I don't like those.
Why? You
Just get an iPad.
You're like speaking from experience. You had a Kindle?
I saw someone with a Kindle on the train.
Oh.
I'm like, just get an iPad. It's like a phone.
Yes.
Just use your phone.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
get a separate device?
Why they don't have a phone? Why
Huh?
they don't have an iPad?
I'm pretty sure they have a phone.
What if it's a Nokia?
Dude, the only people that use Nokia are like drug dealers.
Are you saying our grandpa's a drug dealer?
What? He
He uses a Nokia, dude.
No, he even he uses like a smartphone.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't know?
no.
Yeah, he uses like
Because
some
I don't look
Samsung.
at people's phones, dude.
I don't, but when like I see like a phone charging and he's looking for it, it's clearly his. Who else could it be?
I don't know, it could be.
You think you think other uses like a flip phone? What the heck?
No. Like those old classic
No,
Nokia
man.
3000.
No.
Yeah, the one with the snake on
No.
it.
No.
Yeah, dude.
But honestly, I don't mind getting a flip phone. I just like the sound it makes.
Yeah, like flipping. Yeah. Clack.
Okay,
Gotta
next
flip it.
question.
I'm prone to worrying that things will turn for the worst. Somewhat. But then like I prepare myself for the worst case scenario.
I don't know.
But then I don't worry about it. You get what I mean? I am aware that like shit's gonna hit the fan, but I'm not gonna be like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Like I don't worry about it.
I don't know. For me, like, I'll do anything in my power to like
To avoid
to
that.
avoid that.
Yeah.
But if it's like
If it's like
inevitable, I'll
yeah,
just
it's
be
an
like,
ultimatum. You know.
just let it be. I can't control it already at that point. So like, just let it happen.
Yeah. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. I think we already answered this question. Yeah. Yes, he's no. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. No. I'm pretty artistic.
How much of a
I drew a stick man once.
I do think of myself as a artiste. What I finger painted that. Macaroni art? Please.
Child's play.
Child's play. No walk in the park for me.
You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? 100%.
No.
I mean,
I don't know. Not really to me. Because I feel that
actually, yeah, you're right.
because
you're
we are
right.
humans, bro.
Yeah.
Humans have feelings.
Yeah.
Yo, if you like just genuinely do things out of rationality, you're not gonna make a humane world.
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably a better world,
Mm.
but it's not gonna be a humane world.
You know what? I may have to change my answer. Just for that. All right. You
Sick.
prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't even do chores, so
I mean, cleaning your bed's a chore.
yeah, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah, leave it to my mom.
Let the maid do it. Bed now. Clean.
Stonekeeper. Does this chattering animal speak for you?
All right. Everything's got to be Marvel related.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, for me, well, it's more of a discipline.
sure.
Like, I get up, I wake up in
Have
the
you
morning.
seen those like
What?
YouTube morning routines? Yo, I wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
Rise and grind.
Rise and grind. I look out the window, see the sun. I feel inspired to think of motivational quotes.
I hear my alarm. That's my favorite sound.
I get up. I meditate for 5 hours. I mean, I meditate for 1
I
hour.
medicate.
Medicate myself.
I'll be in the shower for 5 minutes. I'll sit in it. I'll think. What am I willing to sacrifice today?
Yo, what? You're like Duke Nukem.
What? Hey.
Have you seen the American Psycho morning routine?
No.
You should check it out. I mean, like, I would play it now, but we probably get copyrighted or
Yes,
something.
we would.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like, that movie itself is pretty awesome. You should
It's
watch
with Kristen
American
Bale,
Psycho.
right?
Kristen Bale, yes.
Right.
They were at first it was supposed to be like for Leonardo DiCaprio, but you know I think Kristen Bale just like
Was the
'Cause
man for the role.
back then like everyone was like stealing, like I mean like everyone. Leonardo was like out there like stealing roles from everyone, because he was like hot stuff at that point of time. And
Okay.
he is kind of.
Yeah, somewhat.
So like a lot of people, even Joaquin Phoenix said it.
Oh,
Like even he had like trouble like auditioning for roles because like
Leonardo
Leo
was
already did it.
taking. Oh.
like they went for auditions and be like Leo already did it.
Mm-hmm.
So like yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, that movie is pretty awesome. It's just a serial killer movie, like how this one person is so infatuated. Is that a word?
Yeah, it is.
Infatuated in this high business life that he
Mm.
disregards everything else.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I see what you mean.
He's just like there was like one scene where like Jared Leto is also inside,
Okay.
young Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm. Batman and Joker, same movie.
Yeah. And then they were like discussing business cards. There's a
Okay.
card, and then like Jared Leto was like, "Oh, I got this new I don't know what kind of like paper is from, but like it's just paper."
Okay.
But he makes a big deal about it. He's like, "Oh, my card is so much better than his." So basically,
All right.
after that, Jared Leto's supposed to be like this guy better than Kristen Bale,
Mm.
and like he goes to like all these like fancy restaurants and stuff like that. Kristen
Okay.
Bale also does, but Jared Leto just goes to better ones. So
Alright.
he invites him over, and he just like chops him up with X.
That escalated quickly,
Yeah.
dude.
And there's like one scene in the movie where he paid this homeless guy just to beat him up. Yeah,
How
Just-
much we talking here? How much we talking here?
it was not much. It was like $50, I think. Not even $50. I think it was $10. I don't know. I got
How bad was the beating?
quite bad
How much would you be paid to
to
get
get
that?
beaten.
Yeah, that
I
bad.
think it depends. I'll probably get that bad.
Yeah, that bad. To that degree. How much are you
5K.
talking? What?
5K.
5K?
Yeah.
Well, how bad was it being? Because I never seen the movie.
It's quite, I mean, like there was blood.
Okay. I can get punched in the nose and there'll be blood.
I mean, like I forgot where he was bleeding from, but they didn't really show it. It was just like blood on the floor. It was like in the alley, and then like the blood was like.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he was still alive, right?
I hope so. I think he was alive.
Yeah.
He was alive.
I mean, he
But
could have
only for
like
5K.
probably he could have like done like a dirty move, like paid the homeless
Just
guy
like
to-
shank him.
Yeah, just to shank him, just to kill him, and then take that money back.
yo, that's cold.
Yeah, it's cold,
Kristen
dude.
Bale's stone cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kristen Bale's such a good actor.
Yes.
American Psycho, Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah, I
Matt
remember.
Damon.
That was a thing.
It was a thing 2 years ago. I think.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn, time flies fast. I thought it was like last year.
No, it's not last year.
Last year, it's not.
I remember because like last year, like we could even go to the cinema.
Well, you went to the cinema for this?
Yes, we all did.
No, I didn't.
We went in Century Square.
I have
Don't
no
you remember?
recollection of
You and
watching-
Mommy and Daddy were
Watching two car brands compete with each other.
It was Ford versus Ferrari.
Yes.
Spoiler: Ford won.
Spoiler alert: a car's gonna win.
Spoiler alert: no one cares.
Yeah.
All right, back to the questions.
You enjoy watching people argue, 100%.
Can be a good argument.
Yeah, somewhat. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah,
Like, what does this question mean? Like,
I don't know.
Does it mean like you're humble in a way? Like you don't want to like people to shower you with praise? Is that what this question means? What do you think?
You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
Like you
I don't know.
hate people like praising you, I guess. Like
Like
guess, like,
think-
you wanna
I
be
think
on your
this-
own.
I think this. Yeah, I think that's what it's trying to say.
okay. Then I'm fully agree with that. Cause I just hate people like giving me stuff or encouraging me. I don't know. Like
Hey, bro, here's $50. Yeah, I hate stuff.
no,
Give
I
me
mean
stuff.
no, bro. I can make $50. I don't need no handouts. What am I, a peasant?
Yo, $50 is still $50. I'll take it.
See what we can get.
You do a lot with $50.
Yeah, like, can you imagine like how many Happy Meals you can get with that?
Yeah, man. I don't even know how much a Happy Meal costs. $5. Like,
How much is it?
you know how many Happy Meals you can get with that? At least 5. At least.
At least. So that's like 10 Happy Meal toys. That's a bargain. It's a steal.
Kind of worth it if you ask me.
Right.
You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Yeah.
No wait, dude, you skipped the question, you fool.
What?
Your mood can change very quickly.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, is yours different than
Neutral. Yeah. It's the same. I just
okay.
did it already.
mine? Okay. Yeah, I'm also neutral. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody goes at your own pace, but I mean, if you're a slow worker, then come on.
it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, all these
But
questions
yeah,
depends
they're
on-
they're very, very vague.
Yeah, they're super vague.
Yeah.
You lose pay. In general, no.
No, yeah, because we're not assholes. Not everybody's assholes. Everybody, like, we can wait, you know.
You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Somewhat.
Yes.
I like to
I mean, the fact that we're
procrastinate.
doing this is very last minute.
No, it's not.
It is.
You're supposed to do it on Sunday, but
No, we're supposed to do it like in the afternoon. This
yeah,
afternoon. But
whatever. Next question.
yeah, someone had something else to do it at the last moment, so.
Next question.
Yep, next question. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death.
Yo, what? That was deep. I didn't see that.
Well, I mean, do you agree or disagree?
You always have been. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after this. Death. fascinated.
Like, do you relish in the question? Do you ponder it?
Okay. Here's my take on this.
Okay.
I feel. I mean, I do sometimes think of like what
Is there life after death?
I mean, like there to me there definitely is.
Okay.
Because our religion.
Alright.
Talks about it,
Sure.
and it's a good thing if you to think that there is life after death.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, because
Yes.
like it's good. Some people think like, oh, that's the end,
Okay.
lights out. But
well, I mean,
feel
hey,
there's-
yeah,
I mean, like for your physical body, yes, but I feel like
for your soul.
your spiritual and yeah, it's like it's good. It's a good thing. It's a good feeling to have. It's like a blanket of comfort.
It's an optimistic view
Yeah,
on this somewhat nihilistic, like down spiral that we call life.
yep.
Yes.
With this thought in mind,
Yes.
it really like makes death not as scary.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah. So you don't really fear it. You know
But
what I mean?
are you fascinated by it? That's the question.
Fascinated by it. Like,
Yes.
what do you mean? Like fascinated is in a way that I'm
Dying.
like, you know, like fascinated like I think about it every single time.
I guess.
No. No, man.
Uh,
I'll probably think about it last minute.
you're on your deathbed.
Like,
Yeah. Is there life after death?
I see the light.
Oh well, but okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put like
Yeah, I disagree.
Neut-
with it. Not really fascinated by it. I'll be like, whatever
I'll put
happens,
neutral.
happens. Yeah.
I mean, like I am curious to know what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, sure, definitely, but you can't change it.
Yeah.
You can't change death, I think, because we don't know. Down the years of human technology.
Would you want to have like a
what? Be immortal? You
no,
be immortalized?
no.
Like-
Would you want rather like I mean, like, if you had the choice
Hmm.
to know, okay, would you rather know when you're gonna die or how you're gonna die?
What a question.
Like you had like imagine like all of us had like timestamps on like on top of our heads, like it's like counting down to when we die.
Are you watching Death Note, my guy?
Right, that's not is that
That
Death Note?
is Death Note. Yeah.
What do you mean? They have
Yeah.
like timestamps on top.
Yes. If you get like the Shinigami's eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, you can see like the expiration date.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So the fact that you say that so detailed, like, whoa.
No,
Is this guy weaving right now?
no, no, bro. I know we.
Right.
I
I mean, it's a good
No.
show regardless.
I
Regardless
like
if
the
you're a weeb or
concept. I'm just not a fan of anime.
not. Whatever.
Okay, so
I mean, you could also say
So-
Simpsons is an anime.
I don't like Simpsons too.
Family Guy.
No,
King of the Hill.
I don't like that show.
King of the Hill is my favorite anime.
Good impression. So you didn't answer the question.
What?
Would you rather like know when you're gonna die or how you're gonna die?
Know when I'm gonna die versus how I'm gonna die.
Because if you know, you can plan it out.
There's no cheating death, dude.
No, I mean like you know, if you know when you're gonna die, you
Yes.
can plan out what you want to do before you die. I'm not saying
Oh,
you
like create a
cheat it.
bucket list.
Yeah, like a bucket list. I'm not saying like you cheat
Ah.
it, because you can't cheat it.
Yeah, I would feel that's way better than knowing how you're gonna die.
Imagine like
Because let's just say you die by walking under a building.
okay,
You can never walk under buildings ever again.
or like if you die like choking on a banana,
Precisely.
I ain't
yeah.
gonna eat. No
You're not gonna eat no
bananas.
bananas, bro. Ain't no potassium, no more.
I'll drink coconut water.
Yes.
Has the same amount of potassium as 3 bananas.
Is that true? Is that a fact?
Fact or cap? I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, to answer your question, I would know when, the date. I mean, if it was possible.
Same.
Yes.
How long a date?
Yeah.
I don't want to live in fear of like avoiding things.
Yes. That would be terrible. That's a horrible way to live.
Imagine like that banana scenario.
Yes.
It's like you
You're in the supermarket.
like,
You
no,
come across the fruit section. And then you're like,
bananas. No, like
Yeah.
that you're just like eating, and then like you're like just eating, and you're like, by the way, what's in this? Oh, it's just a banana. Then you die. It's like the most like unexpected.
yes.
Or like a banana just flew and then like just went inside your mouth, and then like you just choked on it.
Yeah. It's a horrible way to go.
Okay, now my next question.
Rest in peace. This person died by banana.
I'm pretty sure it has happened before.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I mean, like, there's so many people on Earth.
Yeah.
By the way, happy Earth Day. Today is Earth Day.
Today's Earth Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We're like doing like the least Earth thing possible. We have like lights on. We have like
Yo, bro, the Earth is gonna die anyways. Might as well just like enjoy the moment. Yeah.
let's just run this sucker to the ground, you know, while it's still breathing.
I like how remember
What?
Earth Hour
Yes.
where like, okay guys, it's Earth Hour. Let's all turn off the lights for an hour.
Like no, like the dumbest like image came in my mind. Like I'm just imagining like global warming, but like exaggerate, like everything's on fire, and then like there's a bunch of idiots like in a building being like, okay guys, let's just turn off the lights.
Let's do our part.
Let's do our part to save the Earth.
Let's turn off the lights for an hour. Next day, like everyone in the factory's like, okay, back to business.
Back
man.
on.
Back on. Start cutting those trees, man. But sir, the koalas. Yeah.
What about the koalas?
Forget about the koalas.
That's
Oh,
right.
man.
You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Yes and no.
Yeah,
I
neutral.
mean-
Like some days you just want to be by yourself.
Yeah, once again, it's vague because there are times where I like my alone times. I like to.
I like to reminisce in my own thoughts.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Like for example, I'm like walking in the park, like just putting on my headphones, put on my favorite playlist. Oh, just like think, just be around like trees, green.
Put on my AirPods to listen to stuff that listen to my playlist.
Yeah. What?
15 hours of chill music to study and relax to.
Yeah. Lo-fi beats.
Lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't find that relaxing?
No.
No.
Trash.
Why? Like
Straight up
dude,
dog
imagine
water.
like you're after school, like you stayed up late after a project, and then you go down to the park. That's like 10 minutes walk away from your school, and then like all the like
You're creating
the
a very
street light-
vivid image over here.
Yes, like all the street light lamps are on.
No
And
man,
like-
what in the La La Land is this?
What?
Where do you think you are in some High School Musical?
But no, like dude. I'm basically painting the picture of me like walking, in Dover, Singapore Poly. Yeah, I mean, because like there's.
I don't know, man. I just like sit down on train, just listen to my own stuff,
Okay.
vibe out. I mean, I'm not very vibe out. Sometimes I sleep.
Like you like really destroyed the painting I was like painting. Like I was like doing some Bob Ross shit, and then you just came in like with your Jason Voorhees like mask. You destroy that painting.
Have you heard about this thing that these
What?
Buddhist monks do?
What?
Like they spend like a month or something creating
Uh-huh.
this like. Do you know like Indians have like those sand things they do?
Oh yeah,
Is it called holy? Holy? I don't
something
know.
like that. Yeah.
Let me search it up before we get cancelled.
Why would you can't get canceled?
I don't know. People get cancelled for everything
Yeah,
nowadays.
that's true. But it's like the celebration of like colors, right?
Okay, no. This is not what I'm talking about.
What?
Man.
But I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
You seen that thing on
I've
the
heard
ground,
it before.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always wanted to kick it.
Dude, chill.
Like the asshole kid that kicks her sandcastle.
I don't
just
know.
kidding,
It's
I've never been near
powdered sand.
Yes.
Like they do that. It's like different colors and whatever. They make
Yeah.
a very beautiful like sand painting for like months. And they spend
Okay.
like months doing it, and then they just destroy it.
Oh yeah.
To,
So
like-
I would be contributing to their culture then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
They should be thanking me then.
So it's like you don't get attached to nice
Ah,
things.
yeah.
That's basically what they're trying
Don't be
to
attached
say.
to materialistic things.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's what they're trying
Yeah.
to say. It's just a good.
I
it's an interesting thing.
I
they
agree
do.
with that. That's interesting. I like the idea.
Yeah, but couldn't they just like do it and not?
Like practice it again and again. I mean,
But maybe
that's part of the culture, dude.
Yeah, true.
And maybe it's like maybe to hammer it down on people who don't understand like that lesson, so they do it again and again and again
To remind themselves.
Yes, to remind themselves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
like even like occasionally, even we tend to do that. Even though me personally, I don't know about you. Like, yeah, don't be materialistic. Sometimes I also like to hang on to the things of this world. So
Sometimes letting go is like the
is
best.
the best thing,
we
the
can
best
do.
option. Yeah. So
But yeah.
yes,
Anyway, next question.
you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Not
Not
necessarily, but I guess for you, is like if it's a topic that you're interested in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like theories in general.
So you're just open to any kind of like theoretical discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the mystery aspect, and it's like it has a mysterious aspect, and the fact that it could be this, it could be that.
I mean, I guess like I would be interested if it like poses like a very vague and very like pulling in, like clickbaity somewhat of a title of a question, you know?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like a vague question, you know, like
Like what?
why do black holes exist? You don't know why they exist, but it's a theory, I guess.
But I'm pretty sure in that video they also don't explain why it's there. They're just gonna say it's there.
But it's a theory, dude.
Next question.
All right. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours? Not really. I'm a neutral on this. What about you?
Find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours.
Different from yours. Can you put yourself in that person's shoes? That's what you're saying.
I mean, I can. I
You
mean, I'll
can.
try to.
Yeah,
But
definitely make
no
an
matter
effort.
what.
You can never know fully.
Yeah, I will
how
never
they
fully
would-
understand what
Yes.
it's like.
Yeah.
But am I able to empathize? Empathy is different from sympathy, right?
Sympathy. Versus,
Sympathy is something that you can resonate with.
Mm.
Empathy is
Sympathy is something you can
let me
find
just like
with.
Google this right now.
Right.
The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. That's what empathy is.
Okay.
Sympathy is feelings of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune. So like you just feel bad for the person.
But you
That's
can't
sympathy.
understand it.
Empathy is able to understand. Oh yeah, then yeah, I'm not empathetic, I guess.
I have no feelings.
Pathetic. You're crying? Huh? Your dog died?
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Walk it off.
You should walk that dog more.
Oh wait.
You can't. Go walk that dog you love so much. Oh wait, you can't.
Yeah. It's cold, bro.
Yeah.
You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible.
No.
Not really.
No.
Okay. How long are we? 57% in. You rarely second guess the choices that you made.
Very second guess. Not really.
I don't know.
Not really.
After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what
No, I mean that just
It was a
means you're like
busy-
living for the weekend.
Yeah.
That's like slightly unhealthy. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people also need a detox. Because we never know what kind of lives they're living in.
Like a social detox.
No, this is to attend a lively social event. So it'd be the opposite
Oh
of
man,
that.
what did I do? Oh,
What?
okay, never mind.
What?
Wait, did I do?
You fool.
Dude, what did I do?
What do you do?
Oh man.
What? What do you do?
I restarted the whole thing.
You idiot!
Okay, wait.
Am I just to run this whole show on my own?
Okay, wait. Just keep on going. I just like answer the questions. I would like do
Oh,
this.
okay. But then that would mean like we won't. I will get the results. You won't.
I will. I'm doing it as well. I'm just like speed.
Oh, right,
running.
you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, whatever your question was.
I'm making like a speed run quick.
Do you wanna take a break?
No, we don't need to take a break.
Do you want the whole universe to stop because of you?
Just continue, man.
Right. Do you enjoy going to art museums?
I do.
Yes.
It's interesting to learn, especially in different countries.
Yes.
Yo, I'm pretty bummed out.
I'm sort of an artist myself. I'm sort of an artistic connoisseur myself.
You know,
Yeah.
I was kind of bummed out when we went to Paris that time.
Oh, why we didn't manage to go into the the Louvre? Was it? That's what it's called.
The what?
The pyramid. The pyramid thing.
I don't know. I'm just bummed that we didn't get to see the Mona Lisa. But apparently,
Why would you want to see them? You
Yeah.
can really go on Google to know what the Mona
But
Lisa looks like.
this is like live and physically there.
So what? It's the same JPEG, just printed out.
You mean the Mona Lisa NFT?
Yo, you got that recent NFT, bro?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was small.
It was small.
You
That's
didn't
weird.
go Google it. Mona Lisa live actual painting.
Okay.
It's like pretty puny. I didn't know until like we went and I googled it after.
Okay. Oh. Oh,
So
okay.
it's not as big as you think.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, but Paris was awesome, I guess.
I mean, it was pretty, I don't know,
Dark,
monotonous. It was gray,
Gotham,
gothic.
Gotham-esque kind of
Nah,
theme.
nah.
I don't know.
I mean, it was more, I don't know. I mean, like, can I say depressing?
I think
I'm
This
fairly
is-
certain like people can relate to that.
yeah, it's
I-
called
if you-
it's called the Paris effect. I think we talked
Yeah,
about it before.
we
It's
did.
where people
It's our
have
first episode, by the way.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
where people have this high expectation of how Paris is gonna be like.
Mhm.
Like I think based on movies and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like romanticized
They paint it as like, oh, this like,
city of romance.
yeah, this utopic like romance kind of place.
But then once people go there, it's like very dark and depressing
Boring.
and rainy.
Yeah.
So I remember it was like rainy and cold.
Yes.
So it was like yeah, that's the Paris effect. Like when you have like
In other words, don't have expectations.
high like
High
when you expect
expectations.
something and then like you're let down for what that.
Thing is,
So basically, catfishing. Is it
yes,
catfishing?
yeah. I guess that
But
would
catfishing doesn't
classify
mean
under.
bad, right? Is it a bad thing to catfish? Like
Well,
for
it's-
example, like if it was like an ugly person, it like came out like pretty.
Or if a pretty person came out as ugly, that would be catfishing.
Yeah, I mean like yeah, that's
And
like
you just explained that concept.
no, I said like an ugly person posing as a pretty person posing as an ugly person.
Why would a pretty person do
Yeah,
that?
exactly. That's my point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
What
but,
was your point?
but like it
To
could
catfish.
have, it
But
could
why
have-
why would a pretty person
yeah,
do that?
I know. I don't know.
You don't make sense,
no,
dude.
No, maybe they do that like
What?
to like so people don't judge them based on their looks first.
Okay.
And then like
But-
once they meet, then like they have a connection. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, hey, whatever boats your float, dude.
I don't know, bro.
When I go on Instagram, dude, I want to put the best of myself out there. I want to lie to people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Instagram is for?
Yeah,
Just
isn't
to
that what
make
Instagram is about?
one facade.
Yes.
Yo, I need to pee, man. Go
Oh.
entertain them.
Are you for real? Dude, you're like. So, my co-host has unexpectedly left this podcast hanging, so I'm left to carry this show on my own. So, yeah, let's go on to the next question. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Yes and no. Like if I've experienced that person's like situation before, and then like I'm going through that, or like I don't know, it's well, my answer is neutral basically. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I feel like we answered this before, and yeah, I agree. Yeah, you rarely feel insecure. I mean, well, it depends on the situation, really. Once again, it depends. But I'm guessing like the question means like in terms of like appearance. I mean that's how I'm interpreting the question anyways. Yeah, I rarely feel insecure. You avoid making phone calls. Um, with the right person, I would love to have a phone call with that person. Like if it's my good buddy, then yeah, I would. And then it's been a while. It's been months since I've heard his voice. Yeah, I would love to have a phone call with him. So, it's a neutral on that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back. Released.
All right. Answer this question then.
Right?
You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own.
Yeah. I would say I do.
You spend a lot of time
A lot of time.
to understand a different person's opinion.
If it's like completely off.
Like
then
if it's
yeah.
like completely out of your realm of knowledge.
What do you mean? Like.
I don't know if like
something I
if
don't
it's a concept.
understand.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Then no, you don't spend a lot of time.
Yeah, not really. Okay, wait. If it's something I don't understand
Yes.
and like someone explain it to me and then
Yeah.
it seems somewhat logical, I'm not gonna critique them on it.
Okay.
Because they're like, clearly like, they took some effort
Yeah,
to like
to-
understand
Yeah.
what it is. And I'm not
And
gonna,
then to explain it
I'm
to
not gonna
you.
front like I know it. So like they explain it to me, so I'll be like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh, is it what he's saying real or not?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
No,
Okay.
I guess.
In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Yes,
Mm.
for my circle.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I'm not always like the go-to guy, but I would always like to meet my buddies. So I always like tell them, hey, we should meet up on this date or sometime. So
Okay.
yeah,
So like you're the one like
yeah, and I'm answering the question. I initiate activities
Okay.
with my buddies,
I'm like
with my homies.
whatever.
Like, well, whatever.
Like
Wherever
if
goes.
like someone says like you wanna go out, I'll be like,
Yeah, sure.
okay,
whatever.
sure, why not?
Mm.
I don't mind.
If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah. Like a small pebble wouldn't like stop progress. What about you?
Sorry, repeat the question.
If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track. ASAP.
So like if there was like a minor inconvenience, you
Let's just say yeah. Because I mean it says interrupted, so it can be small.
so my main focus would be like get back to the thing that I'm working on. Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean let's do both the big and the small. If it's a big thing.
If it's a big thing,
You'd still want to go back to going on track, right?
no, I mean like if it's a big thing, I want to solve that big thing first,
True.
then go back.
But then
to
you
the
want to
little
be
thing.
as fast as possible. You don't want to like put it
It
off.
depends. Like if it's more important than the task that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
So, but then, how do I phrase this? I mean, the question is like saying like, the task that you're doing prior has more relevance to you than this big thing.
Oh yeah, then I'll go back to what I was doing in the first place.
All right, cool. We move on. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Are you a man that lives in the past? Well, for me, I'm like, I somewhat agree because I feel like you should learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes.
S-
But then it's not like what it's not gonna rule me, you know.
You shouldn't let your mistakes define
Yourself.
who you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, you made a couple of mistakes in the past. You learn from it. You move on.
Yeah. You don't
You shouldn't
be
dismiss.
stuck in a rut.
Yeah, you shouldn't dismiss. But you also shouldn't dismiss those mistakes and just continue on with your life
Precisely.
and then repeat the same mistakes. You should
Yeah.
learn from it. So it's important to remember what those mistakes are so you can like grow and improve yourself.
People who don't learn from history are bound to repeat it.
Nicely phrased.
Yes. I didn't quote that, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know who said the quote, but I just felt like putting it out there.
Good.
Yeah.
Probably Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Probably said some smart things.
He had an awesome beard.
Awesome beard.
Yeah, you can trust him. Yeah. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
Dang. That's deep. Not really.
You rarely contemplate.
Or like I rarely.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
rarely.
then yeah.
I mean, I feel like life has a purpose.
I
Everything
think
has
no.
a
I think
purpose.
the question. Oh,
You rarely contemplate.
what was the last part?
You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
I don't
do
really
you,
care about the
do you
human.
question that?
I don't question
always?
human existence.
The meaning of life?
Meaning of life, yeah. I mean, like, oh, like, what I believe life is.
Yes.
Life should be. I don't believe that life should just like you live your life and you die. I feel I
that's
believe
boring.
you live your life to the fullest.
Yes.
That being said,
But do you contemplate it always or
a fair amount,
a fair amount?
yeah. Because I
Okay.
feel like a lot of people believe that they need to have a purpose in life.
True. That is.
That does not always have to be the case, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you want to be.
What do you want to be?
Okay, for example, you want to be a baker.
Okay.
You become a baker.
All right. Yes.
Does that mean that your
Your life is fulfilled?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Mm.
Because like once you achieve your dream of being a baker,
Yeah.
the next day that you're gonna wake up,
You're still gonna be a baker.
you're still gonna be a baker.
Yeah.
And then what then? What's your next
What's your next goal?
purpose? I feel that
I guess you're saying like treasure the journey, not the destination.
yes,
Somewhat. Yeah.
treasure the journey, not the destination. Be appreciative of the smaller things in life,
Mm-hmm.
and don't neglect those little things, like very simple things actually, like just walking,
Mm-hmm.
breathing.
Always remember to breathe, kids.
Remember to get your daily dose of oxygen.
Yeah.
It's like those little things that make life beautiful. And yeah, I got that from this is a lesson I learned from the Soul movie.
The Soul movie?
You know, Disney came out with a Soul movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "Oh, I want to be this jazz musician.
Mhm.
After that, my life will be fulfilled.
Mm.
That's my purpose in life,
Oh,
to
I
play
see.
music."
And then he died immediately after.
He
right?
died. He fell in a manhole, and
Yeah.
then after that, he was supposed to introduce these. He went to this soul world,
Mm-hmm.
and all these like missing souls are like assigned to. Basically, all these souls are like finding out what they're good at,
Ah.
and then like how that makes that's their purpose in life, and then like there's this one soul that like just doesn't know.
Anything.
Like he just doesn't see like what's so good about life anyways.
Okay.
Because in the end they die. So what's so good about
They died.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like what's so good about me going down to earth and like just like being there. And then this guy just takes this soul to this amazing journey. Then
This soul searching journey.
yeah. Soul searching journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally a soul searching journey.
And this soul realizes, oh, there's so much
Beauty in life.
beauty in life. It's just like eating and breathing and just being with your family and relatives. Those are like that's what
Enjoy the little
that-
things.
That's what life is.
Yeah, I guess.
Because
As it
when
was.
you like, I'm pretty sure like when you're like you're on your deathbed,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think about like work.
Yes.
You just think about the happy moments that you spend with your family, and those that loved you and were there for you
Mhm.
when you needed them the most. I feel that's what life is.
Wow. That's compelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen up, kids.
No kids are watching this.
Never know, man. I mean, like our audience. What is our audience?
I don't know,
Who are we
somewhere around
talking
our age gap, like teens. Like I started like listening to podcasts when I was like 17 going 18. That's when I started liking podcasts. I don't know because like
I never like. Okay, I
you
never.
never
I never really like.
enjoyed podcasts.
I never really enjoyed podcasts up till
I mean, well, I never.
last year.
I would say I would not podcast, just people conversing. Because
That's a podcast.
no, because here's the thing, I I mean to shout out a channel. I watch the Game Grumps. If you don't know who they are just a video game channel with just two guys. They sit on the couch, play some games, and talk about whatever. Initially, the way the show is the way the show is. It's just like a podcast, but the subject is the game they're playing.
Okay.
So occasionally there will be times where they'll be focusing on the game, completing a level, killing this boss. But there are also like rare occasions where they talk about their own life. Because these two people, Aaron Hansen and Dan Avidan, they're two very interesting people. So they have a lot of interesting stories to tell. So it's not always like video games. Sometimes it's about life, about whatever's going on
Okay.
in their life.
It's
So,
an interesting concept, and they like talk about it through video games.
yeah, true video games. They never show their face cam. They're their
Okay,
face.
that's kind of sus.
No. I mean, like they have shown their face in other types of videos,
Oh, okay.
but in their like main like flagship types of videos, their gameplay videos, they never show their face.
Okay.
I mean, it comes also with that
Sense of
that V for Vendetta concept I
yeah.
talked to you about, like
So
wanting more.
and
you
also like the fact that
Yeah.
they don't need a face
To enjoy
to enjoy
the
it,
content,
but rather what they're trying to say in their ideals.
to focus on what's being said, the
Yep.
audio.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Personally, I just got into podcasts like last year when I got
Okay.
like nothing. It was just like I saw like the Joe Rogan podcast he did with Kevin Hart,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I watched it. I was like, oh damn, it's actually quite compelling.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, Kevin Hart's a very funny individual.
Yes.
Before that, I never really understood the concept of a podcast, but
Yeah.
as
been
the
there.
more I watch, the more I understand that it's
I'm like, why don't these guys do anything else? Why are they just talking?
yeah, they're just
How
talking.
can someone find entertainment? But then, the older you get, the more like, I mean, for me, like, cause like I've said personally, like, I like my alone times. During those times, I put on podcasts or like just people talking, So, yeah, for me, that's my experience with podcasts. Do you? I mean, you probably listen to it when you're working out, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So,
I'm not really a fan of talk show interviews.
yeah. Yes.
There's something very scripted.
Yeah,
and
commercial kind of.
unfiltered.
Yes.
I mean, like filtered, not yeah. So this is the complete opposite of what a podcast is. A podcast is like something very organic.
Yes.
It's just two people
Natural.
conversing.
Yeah.
They're just like talking. There's no
There's no laugh track.
there's no laugh track. There's no audience. There's no like runtime. They can just talk for how long is however long they please.
Yeah. Because
So yeah, that's why I like podcasts now. So yeah.
yeah, I guess I guess it's a question of it's a variable of getting older.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, for
When
me, I'm saying that.
the older you get, the more you're willing to listen and be more open-minded as compared to when you're younger.
Precisely. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Because like when you're younger, you're still finding yourself.
Still finding the world.
You're still finding the world. You think
That's why
I'm
your
gonna live
concept, your
forever.
perception of time is so way much longer. That's why the older people get, you tend to see them questioning, "Oh, time flies fast." It's because you already experienced that. You experienced the world already, so you're already like.
So there's nothing new.
There's
Like
nothing
you're already
new, there's no
you're already like
new-
adjusted to this.
Yes, you already adjusted to
Okay.
it. I mean,
Well,
that's
that
my
makes
take on
sense.
it.
Like when I was younger, like
You're still absorbing like
things just
stimuli,
felt very
right?
long.
Yeah.
And your brain is also developing.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm not a scientist, by the way,
Like,
but I'm a man that's been living for 19 years on this earth. So
okay.
yeah, I mean that's my take on it. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a good thing about podcasts.
Yes.
Like, you can be wrong on this episode, for example. In like the later podcast, you
You
might
could change your views.
you change your views, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that because that's life.
Yes.
And
People
then
make mistakes,
people-
but then if you're corrected, why not?
I mean, not necessarily like mistakes. It's just like a certain mindset, and then suddenly you change it due to like new evidence that you researched or something, and then you have a change of heart.
Mm-hmm.
Completely normal.
Yes.
There's nothing
So
weird
people do. You
about
don't need
it.
to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you said in this episode 5 years ago you said this.
Yeah, like so whatever you're saying now, it might not like even make sense.
Because we're living in the present.
Yeah. It might
We're
not even
living in
make
the
sense
past.
like 5 years from now. Maybe we'll watch this episode again and be like,
What
Oh.
were we talking about?
yeah.
What were these two idiots conversing about? But
Okay, personally, do you think that you have a
What?
change of mindset 2 years ago as compared to now?
definitely.
2 years ago, that means you were like 17.
Yes.
I was
17? Dude, I was
19.
Yeah, you were 19.
I have no track of time anymore. I just live my day as it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget that I'm 21.
Yes. Yeah, like
Once you hit like a certain age, like I feel like once you hit your 18
Mhm.
onwards, everything else just feels
like just another day.
like mentally I still feel 16.
Really?
Yeah. Or not 16, maybe 17 or 18. I still
Yeah,
feel the
16 is
same.
a bit too young.
Yeah.
But definitely 18.
Yeah.
18.
I
Because
feel
that's
like
when like you're
17,
already
18.
adult. Going into that.
Yeah.
Coming of age.
And even then, like even when you're 18, your brain is still not fully developed.
Precisely.
I read like somewhere that your brain only like fully develops when like you're 30,
30? I thought it was like 25.
around there, I guess.
Yeah, it could be 30. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I felt like we've answered this before.
Your emotions control you more. Not really.
Not
I've
really?
learned to control my emotions. I don't get too emotional on things.
Yeah. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. No. If it's your fault, then it's your fault, man. And I'm not saying that to save my ass. I'm also like, if it's my fault, I will voluntarily be like, okay, I made a mistake. It's my fault. It's my bad. I'll take full responsibility of whatever is gonna come. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You are responsible for your own self.
Yep. I feel that everyone should be take responsibility
accountable.
for your own. Yeah, be held accountable for your own actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your personal
much to
work
say.
style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. I mean, I've been told many times, I've seen a bunch of advice from philosophers. I mean, like, that consistency is the best, like, style of working. Consistency is key.
You mean routine?
Yeah, routine.
Isn't that routine?
That is, yeah, by definition, routine. So, I mean, like, my current work style is spontaneous bursts of energy, but I feel I should be working towards consistency.
Okay.
Yes. So, I don't know. Should I put agree or disagree? Because I'm trying to work towards that.
We're like the one above neutral, like just one thought.
Yeah. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take for them to feel disappointed in you.
No, not really. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's not the first thing that goes through my mind.
like someone thinks highly of me.
Like, great,
Honestly,
cool.
if like someone would to like do that, I mean, I'll be what's that word?
What? English, dude.
I'll be like thankful, I guess. I mean, like not
Yeah.
thankful. What's the word?
Gratitude, grateful.
I'd be like, oh, thanks. But honestly, I don't think of myself that way.
Humble, brag.
It's not really humbling.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know. I
Grounded?
don't like the word humble. What even is humble? Downplaying yourself. Is that what humble is?
I mean, being ground to the earth, grounded,
For example, like,
being not thinking too highly of yourself.
so downplaying yourself.
I mean, you say it negatively. I'm saying it nicely. No, just don't think too highly of yourself because you're not always the shit.
I mean, like, to me, it's just like, it is what it is.
Yes,
Like, whatever I did, it just speaks for itself.
your actions speak louder than words.
I don't want to be like, oh, I did this and that, and well, I don't really care. It's like, I did that, that's it. You know, just take it as it is. I don't want to be like, that's how I approach things.
Okay.
Like, take it as your own. Like, take it as you will.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like good or bad, or I don't know. I don't really care.
All right. I could see that. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time.
Not really. It's kind of suckish job.
Yeah, that's very.
It's kind of boring
It's
job.
boring, yeah. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical, questions is a waste of time. No. No. I don't know. What do you Well, for me, I feel like it's always best to like read philosophy, just like understanding like personal philosophy. I don't know. For me, like
Okay.
well, I'm more stoic like that. Like you tend to.
I feel like it's always important to see the opinions of others. Isn't that what philosophy is? Like how one,
Mean like the question
sorry,
somewhat. I mean, well, that's philosophy in general.
isn't philosophy
It's
how
just
one
question.
views a certain, views of one individual towards a topic? Isn't that what philosophy is?
It's one's individual on.
Like one's like
I suppose that would be
one's
the case.
views on something. Isn't that what philosophy
Well,
is?
let's just Google philosophy meaning. Alright. Okay. Philosophy, the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, existence, especially when considered as an academic discipline. So I guess, yeah, that would be correct.
Like how one
And we're
view,
both
like someone's
correct.
views. Yeah.
Yeah. An individual. Yeah, what you said.
Is it important? Yeah, of course. It's
That is
important.
very important.
Yeah.
Like cynicism, questioning authority. Like you should know that. I don't know, words aren't coming to mind right now. Like not the best of words. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places.
Depends on the day.
For me, I'm like fully disagree.
Why?
I mean,
So you just want to be quiet all the time? You don't want any noise
no,
at all?
not me quiet. I mean like
Places that are
the
quiet.
places that are quiet, yeah. Because like if I'm
Ah.
like conversing with my lads in my group, I want them to hear what I'm saying. I don't want like us to be in like a crowded area.
I don't think that's what they're trying to say. I think that like, do you prefer like
For me
city
personally,
based or like a farm? That's what that's what I take from it. Like a bustling city, like a booming metropolis, or
Mhm.
like a quiet farm. You know.
I mean, well, yes and no.
No, it depends on the day.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for all we know, you could be living in a bustling area, like let's just say New York,
Yeah.
which is not at all quiet at all.
Yeah.
And let's just say you put like surround sound around your apartment, like you're living in like the top estate, let's just say. And yeah, I guess, because like my workplace is in New York, let's just say.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean like I want my home to be like my quiet spot, my quiet area, sort of like a, like a chill spot. Yeah. Okay. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can never know what's truly hiding behind someone's
You
expressions.
never know what's in someone's mind.
Yeah. Can never
You
read.
can try to understand, Right,
I
you
mean,
never
we
fully
could. I mean,
understand.
with Elon Musk's brain chip.
Elongated muskrat,
Yep. Yeah, what do you think about the chip? This new.
the nano chip.
Yeah, this nano chip.
I feel like,
Would you get it, first of all?
will I get it?
Yes.
No.
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 Okay. Well.
I feel like the good thing about having a phone
Mm-hmm.
is that
You can put it aside.
you can put it aside.
Yes.
If it's a nano chip, it will be forever in your brain.
Correct.
That is why I'm against it.
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm all for it and be like, if I'm like in a boring situation, I can just be like, just like someone's like having a boring conversation with
Yeah.
me, I can just like watch like YouTube in my head.
Well, that's such a dick move, dude.
I mean, like,
Dude, I mean, if you're in that
Or like-
situation,
or-
just
or-
try to get out of it. Don't like lie to them.
or like if I'm doing like some test or something, I can just like move
Why?
stuff in my head. Isn't that cool?
I mean, that's cheating, dude.
Yeah. It's like every kid's dream, bro.
True.
But like, yeah, I feel the good thing about having a phone is that you can be like disconnected from
Yes.
it. You can just like live. There are days where I want to be on it, and there are days I do not want to be from it, away,
Mm.
like be with it. So
Yeah.
that's the good thing about having a phone.
Yeah.
But it is an interesting concept, though. I'll give
It is an
that.
interesting concept.
We're moving as
And
a
as-
society. We are moving at such
As
a
a
fast-
species, dude.
Yeah, as a species, we're moving at such a fast
Rate.
pace
Yeah. It's
that
amazing.
they have a like a freaking
Chip in your
phone
brain
chip
that-
in your brain.
I mean, essentially allows you to communicate telepathically.
are we dolphins? Wait, no, dolphins don't. They use like
The sonar, dude.
sonar.
Yeah.
Are we like? I don't
Dude,
know.
no animal speaks telepathically,
Aliens.
but there are no aliens.
There are aliens, bro. There's another episode. We will talk about this another episode.
Wow.
There's a whole different.
There's a whole
subject.
different can of worms.
Yeah, there's a whole different can of worms. That I
A
don't wanna get
whole
into
different
right now.
Heinz beans can of worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, can of beans. You often feel overwhelmed. I guess like
Like
with emotions or
I don't know.
like
again,
circumstance.
Very vague.
yeah, it's vague, but I feel overwhelmed, but I know how to control myself. So I guess I would agree to that. I would feel overwhelmed, but it's not like you don't fold under
So
pressure.
you don't fold under pressure.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm. Yeah. How about you?
I feel if initially you don't get overwhelmed, there's something wrong with you.
Yes.
And the initial response for everyone, I feel, will be like, oh, they feel a sense of stress. They'll be like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta like buckle down, take a deep breath, and
Gotta
say
power through
how I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's the only way.
it is the only way.
Yeah.
You don't run from it.
Yeah. Because you're just prolonging it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eventually you have to go back to it. So might as well just do it now.
Yeah.
Get over and done with.
Precisely. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Well, yes. I mean, like, if it's like for example, I'm in a lab, and I'm learning this new concept, this new biology concept. I'm doing an experiment essentially, and then like they give you like a full safety procedure. Of course, I'm gonna follow, the methods without skipping steps. Like, I don't want to mess up anything. I don't want to mess up the result.
Again, I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah. I mean that's our response for most of these.
Yeah, man.
It depends.
Like, you complete things methodically without skipping over any steps while making a sandwich.
IKEA furniture. Do you skip steps?
I never made IKEA furniture.
But let's say you were
I
making
guess I want to
IKEA.
build it. I'm gonna build it.
Hmm?
I'm not gonna build it. Heck no.
So no then for you.
Yep. You are intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Yes. I think that's like human instinct.
Yeah.
We are just like drawn to controversy. Why do you think the Kardashians are so famous? They're
I
like
mean,
the living embodiment of controversy. Like everything they've ever done is like controversy.
I mean, like you say that, but like I know Jack doodly squat about the Kardashians. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like go like on. I don't like search up what's going on. With
I
them.
feel like in today's day and age,
Yes.
there's no such thing as good publicity or bad
It's just publicity.
It's just publicity.
Yeah.
So
Whether it's good or bad or not is up to you.
and it's so much easier to get bad publicity, right or wrong. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's so much easier to do like something bad
True.
and
True.
it's gonna get notice from it. So might as well
Because
just
people only look out for the faults.
yeah.
They don't look out for the goods.
That's what. Yeah, you can do 100 things right, but if you do like one thing
If you
wrong,
mess up once,
Yeah,
people will bang
remember
on you
that
down for
forever.
that.
So yeah, so like, it's so much easier to make mistakes.
Yes.
So like, they're like, why not we just like make a bunch of mistakes? It would be like forever.
Then people won't care as much.
No, people will be
way.
like, just focus on us all the time, because people like love.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I mean, my way, I thought like, since everybody's thinking, oh, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. When you hear like the news headline, you think, oh, it's just another common thing.
No.
Or it's just the Kardashians back at it again.
No.
And then you don't.
Yeah, people do that, but then like they're always curious, like, oh, what did they do this time?
I mean, for me personally, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
So I guess I'm not intrigued by it. I guess.
Okay, remove the Kardashians, like someone else. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I could say like my favorite celebrity
Yeah.
like got cancelled, for example,
Yeah, maybe like.
and unjustly
Yeah.
controversial. I guess that would intrigue me because it involves me.
Oops.
Hari Raya.
Sorry, man. Let's play this again.
All right,
Sorry, guys.
technical difficulties.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, going back to the question, yeah, it involves me. But yeah, I guess that would intrigue me.
Isn't this like what beef is? Isn't that
Yes.
how they draw attention?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Isn't like they remember that point in time where everyone was making fake beef?
Everybody was dissing each other.
Distracting each other. The
Yeah.
sidemen beef.
Yeah, the Simon.
Everyone,
beef.
actually, everyone behind the scenes were like all okay.
I mean, like to them, it was just friendly banter.
Yeah, but then they made it
Initially.
seem like they made
It
it
was
seem,
like they were like
like,
legit upset.
isn't
with
that
each other.
controversy?
Yeah, yeah,
And isn't that what like people like?
yeah. They want drama.
They want to know like what's happening.
Yes.
They want to be like
what's going on. This
I
is a
think
shit show. I want to know what's
people
happening.
people just want to
Yeah.
be involved in
Yes.
things. As people, this is what we like, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe it's because like it's also, I don't know. If I know this person, they are well endowed with this topic, this controversy. I don't care, but then I also when I talk to this person, so I also search up this controversy.
So you're just like down a rabbit hole where you like your controversy over controversy.
Yeah.
Just watching videos.
I guess so.
Isn't that what drama channels are?
Yeah, I guess.
Just gossip.
yeah,
Straight up
it's gossip. That's the thing.
Yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
I am. Wait, what? You are very. Yeah, I am very. I am.
Are you intrigued?
Okay, we have a few more questions to go.
Well, you're already like up to the same page as me,
Yeah.
or did you like just whack any question?
No, I read it, man.
Did you? Right.
Yeah, different breed.
You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed more. Absolutely not.
You know what I mean?
No. I'm neutral for that.
I'm Captain America. You know how Captain America always like cares about his fellow men before himself.
Yeah.
Likewise.
You would throw yourself on a grenade.
All right, disagree. No, man, I'm not gonna put myself in.
No,
man.
Yeah.
Retract my
nuts?
statement.
Me?
Let me just. Like, It's a grenade. Steps back.
Yeah.
You struggle with deadlines.
Yep.
Not really.
Somewhat.
You feel last question. You feel confident that things will work out.
For you.
Oh yes.
Yes,
I mean,
100%.
eventually, things will work out one way or another.
Yeah.
They always do. What gender are you?
Male.
I don't see any lamppost. I sexually identify as a lamppost.
While you light up the world.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
That's what lamps do, dude.
Sorry, I'm not so bright. Get it?
Then
Lamppost.
you're
Lamppost.
crappy
Lamppost pun.
lamp. Oh, that's weird. I'm a
What do you get?
commander.
Huh?
I'm a commander.
Same. Nice.
Where? What? Dang, son.
I'm a commander. 54% mind, 65% energy, 58% nature, 58% tactics.
69 assertive to remember the name.
Nice.
100% will.
Okay, should we just like move past this?
What?
Oh, wait, commanders you may know: Steve Jobs,
Hmm?
Gordon Ramsay. Alright, Margaret Thatcher. I don't really like her. I mean, like, I do.
Who's Margaret Thatcher?
He's a prime minister of Britain
Oh, okay.
back in I forgot what year.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Jim Carrey. Oh yeah, I like
Hey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, of course, Sister Act. Who doesn't? Harrison Ford.
Hmm.
Nice. Malcolm X.
Who's
awesome.
Malcolm X?
Yo, Doctor Strange. You
Oh.
don't know who's Malcolm X? He was an
Who?
activist, American Islamic activist.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano. And,
Oh, from The Sopranos, yeah.
yeah, Malcolm. I don't know who that is.
David Palmer. Sounds
Well,
familiar.
there's a lot of
familiar
oh,
names.
yeah.
Malcolm
Alright.
Merlin. Arrow. Yeah.
Should we
Look at
continue?
all these lovely names.
Lovely names.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Well, that was the main driver of the podcast for like the past 2 hours.
Was it 2 hours?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's continue.
So now what? Was it 2 hours? I mean, well, that was the main drive.
Let's talk about COVID. Let's talk
Let's
about
not-
it.
Let's not talk about COVID.
Let's talk about COVID, man.
No.
Have you heard about the Johnson vaccine? We don't have that in Singapore, by the way.
The Baby Johnson vaccine.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Is by Baby Johnson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's good that I
But-
invested some stock in them. So,
Are you serious?
well, I'm planning to.
No, bro, don't.
Why?
Apparently they have a very bad rep
Yeah, like
for
a couple months ago, it was like, I know they had some drama.
yeah. So basically,
But then, come on, dude, it's like baby diaper appliance, and everybody needs that.
no, I mean like,
Diaper
the
appliance,
the
obviously.
powder or something like had some like traces that could like affect
The baby.
cancer or something that could trigger cancer. I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but I know about this why they paused the Johnson vaccine. Okay, so basically 6 people after taking because you know how like Moderna and Pfizer, like that's the ones we have in Singapore,
Who is that?
the vaccines. Those are
Oh,
vaccines
I
as
thought
well.
that was a person. Never mind.
Yeah, so basically those you have 2 jabs.
Yep.
Like you take 1 jab, and then you wait a month, and you take a second jab.
Okay.
This Johnson's only 1 jab.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, after these people got this 1 jab,
Yep.
there were 6 women,
Hmm.
6 people, I think, or 6 women, I don't know, had blood, like a rare blood clot
Oh no.
after receiving the shot.
I
Yeah.
didn't invest in them then. Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a pause. They're not allowed to take it for the time being. But I think it's cheap. It's cheaper than
Yeah, it would be cheaper.
Moderna and Pfizer. It's funny, kind of weird.
What?
Like they're not making this like vaccine thing compulsory. You know that, right? They're not like forcing people that you gotta take the vaccine or whatever.
I mean,
Like you can take it if you want. You don't want to, it's fine.
it depends. Like, because like they're going into this mindset. If you already have COVID, you're already went to the hospital for something.
What do you mean?
Whereas if you're already quarantined and you're COVID free, then why not? And you've been going out and you're still COVID free. Why should your life change?
Okay.
I mean, I would still go for a vaccine,
No, I'm just saying
but like I'm not in a rush
here's
to
the
get
weird
vaccinated.
thing. They're not really pushing for people to take the vaccine, and it's not only in Singapore, it's like all over the world. They're not really pushing people to take it.
Because then again, like I
But-
said,
They're making things kind of complicated for those not taking the vaccine. Travel restrictions, long like quarantine. If you take the vaccine, you don't have to go through all that.
well, yeah, makes sense. What
Yeah.
you're already vaccinated,
So
you're already
if
clear.
it's not compulsory, then
Because now, if you're not vaccinated, of course, you're like you're still unknown per se to someone else. For you, you're totally fine, but to someone else, an outsider that doesn't know a thing about you, and then they see, oh, you're not vaccinated, that's a bit sus. Whereas if it already says on your track record that you're vaccinated, of course, cool.
so
calm.
there's like a sense of like comfort.
Yes, that's what all
That
humans
makes
go for,
sense.
comfort.
All right, so then do you know
I
that
don't know
this
why
thing
am I being
doesn't
so.
this thing doesn't like last that long apparently.
It doesn't. That means you
Yeah.
need to take it with Johnson and Johnson.
No, I'm not talking about like the vaccine itself.
The
like,
vaccine itself is
like it just lasts for like 18 months. It's good for 18 months. And you're like,
so a jab a year.
yeah, jab a year,
Yeah, jab a year keeps the
COVID away.
COVID away. Yeah.
And by the way, happy anniversary to us. At this time last year, we're in a very strange
Time.
period.
Yeah. Where this.
Do you
whole-
remember
what?
when it was first announced that we all had to be like quarantined at home? People like crazy.
Yeah, we all felt like, oh, this thing is gonna blow over like a month or so.
No, like people were like buying like toilet paper. Remember?
Yeah,
they went
that was a
crazy for
thing.
that. That was
But
a
for
thing.
me, I thought it was just gonna blow over like a couple months. For
Same.
me, I thought.
Same. I thought it was gonna blow over like a couple of months. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
gonna be this long.
Because I mean, we're not in the 1800s where it's like, oh no, it's the bubonic plague. I mean, now we've
No,
got
but then
modern
a lot of
medicine.
people like at that point of time, like when the initial start of it, they all
Yeah.
thought it was like the plague or something.
Yes,
Where like people were like scared.
that's just people in general, dude.
Yeah, true.
There's just people being people. You can't blame them. That's how they act, how we
True.
act.
So, yeah, congrats to us for surviving a year.
I mean, for me, it's just another day.
It is another day.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the
What?
when we were quarantined that time and they all had those like restrictions?
I mean, it definitely sucked. Definitely. I'm not gonna say, oh, I love being quarantined. I love being away from my friends. You know? I mean, that period, it was a very odd time.
It felt like
I
a
would say.
fever dream.
Yeah, it was definitely a fever dream. Like we were
It
living.
felt like a very weird. Suddenly it was like
2020, like it didn't feel like a year per se. It just felt like
January, February, March, and like
this huge
zoom, there's like a giant gap.
yeah, there's a
And
giant
then, like
gap, right?
October.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird,
Yeah.
but yeah, it is what it is.
it happened.
Yeah, it's kind of
And
cool.
it's still somewhat happening
It's somewhat happening, and it
Yeah.
will be forever be part of a
of our
history.
society. Yeah, of our
Yeah.
history, dude.
Yeah, like years from now, like there'll be kids be like, oh,
Remember the COVID, the massive toilet paper shortage of 2020,
the great
toilet depression.
the toilet depression. We didn't have any toilet paper.
Yeah,
How? What are we gonna do now?
use water like me.
Caveman style.
It's not caveman style. Caveman style is like you take a leaf and you just like use friction, dude. Nah. Bidets for life.
Bidets for life, man.
Yeah.
All about that bidet life.
Yeah, dude. It was like that's a revolutionary thing. Toilets.
Japanese toilets are ahead of their time.
No, the Japanese are ahead of our time.
True. Facts.
I mean when I say that, but then there are some companies that still operate with a fax machine. So I guess every country has their pros and cons. But they still made some massive, like,
But they made Pokemon.
revolutionary. Yeah, they made Pokemon. Yeah, they made Pokemon.
They made Pokemon. Thank you, Japan. They made
Thanks for
Godzilla.
anime.
They made Godzilla.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of, yeah, I don't want to get into that. I'm too
Don't,
lazy
dude.
to talk about Godzilla versus Kong.
I'm not in the mood. If you want to talk about Godzilla vs Kong, it's something we should discuss like at the start.
I feel like it died down already.
Yeah, it died down
The
already,
hype is
dude.
dead, man.
Because we already watched it.
I watched it twice.
Yeah, you watched it twice. I watched it once, and I'm already done.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about soccer news.
Great. Talk about something that I have absolutely no knowledge of.
I know, but this
Oh yes, you kick the ball into the
but
pole,
no, but this is actually interesting
and you score a point.
because like
Yep.
I don't watch soccer.
Okay. So why are you talking about soccer?
Because I was like on my I was on Instagram and I see everyone's story. They're like talking about this Super League drama.
Controversial.
It is controversy,
Yeah.
and I'm attracted to controversy. Okay, so basically,
controversy.
on the 18th of April,
Mhm.
12 European clubs
Yep.
released a joint statement which had the ability to change football forever. Ooh.
Say that with the working for lettuce voice.
On the 18th of April, 12
Yeah.
European clubs. I don't know how to say it.
No, dude, send me the link on WhatsApp.
Okay, just Google it yourself, man.
What?
Super League drama. You can just-
Okay. I
Okay.
can do a better job than you.
So, okay, I'm just gonna explain it to you.
No, Super League.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it to you right now.
No, I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Here we go. The article.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about it. So basically, in Europe, they
The
have
controversial European Super League has been suspended because half their founding members have withdrawn just 2 days after the league's inception was announced.
nice. So basically,
European footballer. I'm sorry, continue.
let me just talk about this.
Continue.
So basically, they have like the Champions League.
Yeah.
This Champions League is like a league where any club can play in.
Okay.
And like even like those that are not like known, like not notoriously known.
Mm-hmm.
So like a small club can, like for example, like if they're good enough,
Yep.
they can beat like the big boys,
Cool.
like the Liverpool and
Yeah.
the Manchester United.
Yeah.
So basically, this Super League, right?
Yeah.
They want to break away from this Champions League
Okay.
and make their own like monopoly.
All right.
So like they're like the one that like suggested this idea was this from Real Madrid. This guy named what's his name? Florentino Perez.
Okay.
So his plan was to get like the big names of soccer like Manchester United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Cool.
12 groups into this club, and it's only like them alone, no other group. And like no matter, so basically there's no competition
Yeah.
among, and there's a problem with if like in sports. I feel what's important is that there has to be competition.
That was the point.
Yeah, then
If
what's the
there's
point of
no-
sports?
Competition.
So yeah, that's why there's like this big uproar of the Super League whatever thing. So basically, like if they don't do well, also they know they're gonna be in the league and they're still gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So so like people are like, oh, what's the big deal? And apparently like this UEFA was not did not know about this, which is like the Union of European Football Associations.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So when they announced this Super League thing, they threatened to ban the clubs from entering like domestic competitions.
Oh,
Yeah.
it sort of flies in your face. Huh?
Yeah. So you're like, you want to make your own like monopoly, you can do that, but you
But
can't.
you're no
take
longer
part,
you're
yeah.
forbidden from. No.
So these clubs are like,
Dang.
dang, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I want more money. So,
Surprise Pikachu face.
Surprise Pikachu face. So like they had like a lot of backlash. People were like complaining about it. Slowly, like a lot of them started to retract. So now like the only two left, I think, is Real Madrid and Barcelona, the
Okay.
one that created this thing. Because like to begin with, they were like losing a lot of money because of the pandemic.
Oh.
So they wanted, so by joining the Super League thing, right, they'll get like paid immediately by JP Morgan, which is like American banking, like that's like funding this thing. Yeah, so like so far it's been quiet, but what I think is gonna happen, and why I think that UEFA is upset, is because they were not informed about this. They didn't have a piece of the pie. So do you think, like, I have a feeling that eventually they will create their own like super league, name it something else, probably,
Yeah.
and UEFA is like part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there won't be any upset from like anyone, apart from the fans. But who cares about the fans, right?
Yeah.
Eventually they watch anything.
Yeah.
What's your take on this monopoly system? Just like Disney.
I mean, like I said, I'm not that interested because it doesn't directly involve me
Yeah.
per se, because I don't watch football, first of all. Neither of us watch football.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, already I don't quite care per se. But then, I mean,
Put
hey,
yourself in the shoes
things
of
are
those
gonna,
people
like,
watching.
eventually sort themselves out. I mean, it's a new concept. People don't like change.
Okay, so that's your
Yeah.
take.
I mean, eventually it will like, flatten itself out.
But do you think that eventually they will have it?
Yes.
So you think that eventually they will have a super league
Yeah, sure, why not?
where there's like no competition amongst other teams apart from like the big six?
Now that you say it.
Yeah. Imagine like big TV programs,
Mhm.
and then like it's only them. They don't allow like any like new people to like come up. So imagine like big businesses,
Yeah.
and then like they don't want small businesses to interfere.
Ah,
This is basically what's going on.
I see. I mean, if I was related, or if I was in that community, and like, I mean, I would be against it, obviously. If I was a football fan.
Because it takes away the love of
Yeah,
football.
it takes away like the thrill, the competition, like the wanting for your team to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it takes away that competition. So it's a new concept, obviously, like I said. And big companies are gonna do what big companies gonna do. So
Do you think eventually the business aspect is gonna like
overtake
the
sports.
The sport?
Yeah, I think maybe, or it just dies down and it's always soccer. It's always gonna be sports.
Because soccer started out as like a poor man's sport. A bunch of like guys just kicking a ball around,
Yeah,
and then like it like just like
it evolved into this. Yeah,
multi-billion
yeah. I mean, that's because of like
business.
modern society.
Yeah, I mean like
evolved.
yeah.
Yeah,
So naturally, it takes away. It's very hard to manage business and
sports like the
sports
original.
or like anything in like your. Once business gets involved, it gets complicated.
Yes, because
Right,
everything is
essentially, so-
mostly for a profit.
Yeah, it's no longer about passion.
Yes. No, but then again, I mean, come on, we all know like passion comes first and then the money comes later.
True.
I mean, same with like, I mean, for me, I'm saying that from my experience watching YouTubers.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's how I'm viewing it. So, I mean, like, if you're passionate in something, or if a person is passionate in something, people are going to pick off on that and be like, yeah, okay, I'll give you my attention. Something like that. I mean, that's how,
So like you're trying to say people appreciate authenticity.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, I do.
So,
Okay, speaking of monopolies, what do you think about Disney? They're like taking everything, man.
okay. So,
They took Marvel. I think they've
but then you saw how they did with Marvel. It's amazing.
true.
Yeah. I mean, Star
Actually,
Wars.
I can't really-
Star Wars. That was completely out of Disney's hands.
Why?
That was up to, I don't know, poor directors. Not really. I mean, they just bought
yeah, true.
Star Wars.
Yeah, they just bought it and then like they just leave it to the directors.
Yeah,
to
they
do.
left it to the directors. No, I
I
mean
think I
now
really
they got
blame
Mandalorian You
Yeah,
saw
I
how
can't really
amazing
blame-
that
yeah,
series is?
Mandalorian's amazing.
because it's in the right hands. So I
You
mean,
know who directed it?
I know it's
Jon Favreau.
yeah, John Favreau. Yeah. So I mean like Disney's buying over.
Actually, I can't really
these
think of like any
franchises. I
like
mean, it's
any
just-
cons about Disney buying all these companies. Because, like everything they put out seems to be good, like
Yeah.
minus Star Wars. I can't like.
but
fault them.
that's not Disney's fault.
Yeah.
There's just
but
projectors and all
what
that.
cons like come out from it?
I mean, yeah, well, there's bound to be.
I guess like, I don't see any.
I mean, normally I would go with like, oh, like executives, they would like change like the story and all that. But then that's the thing. I mean, like you saw what they did with Marvel. They just let
Kevin Feige.
yeah, they just let the brothers just
What's it? How do you call them? Russo. The Russo.
yeah, the
brothers.
Russo brothers handle everything. And yeah, it was
Turned out great.
amazing. It was amazing.
Such a huge following.
Yeah, a huge project they did. So honestly, I mean, I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one. I mean, I don't know any cons.
Yeah, me too. I can't name any.
I mean, I would like in the following episodes, I probably go back to this topic and be like, oh, okay, so there's this con.
Once Disney takes over the world, you go back to this podcast. Like, well,
Disney buys their. Well,
I mean, they made
I didn't see this coming.
I mean, they made a few bad Star Wars movies. That's all.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
10 years later,
We were wrong.
Disney takes over the world, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So far, I mean, the thing is, I don't consume that much Disney content. I mean, I don't consume online content.
Eventually, you'll be consuming Disney content without knowing that it's Disney content.
Correct.
And that's gonna be the weird part.
I mean, like, if it doesn't change the content, then why not?
From a consumer's perspective.
From a consumer's perspective, if it doesn't change the initial product,
You mean like the end product, you mean?
yes,
Yeah.
then why not? If it doesn't change it, and now that since it's under Disney, that means there's more funding for the projects.
True, because like they
And-
have a lot more money.
Yes, and then they allow amount of creative freedom. Then sure, why not? And
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
have
that's the
amazing
thing.
stuff like
everything.
Mandalorian.
Everything seems so good. It's so hard. It's so
Hard not to hate.
Yeah.
I mean, like
There
maybe
must be something.
wasn't there like a recent drama with Disney?
I don't know.
Like one of their workers.
Was it with what do you mean? I don't know.
I don't know. I forgot, but I don't know. I heard there was like recent. Let me just.
Let's find out. Imagine like
What?
Disney just like blocked everything.
What?
It's like there's no like bad news.
There's no
about-
bad news. It's just good news.
about Disney.
It's all propaganda. Yikes.
I think I know. Like, okay,
What?
for example, if there's like so many like if Disney keeps buying like all these companies, and like Disney's gonna win all those, like, okay, for example, there's like award for best like TV show, like
Yes.
award for best like whatever.
It'll be under Disney.
Yeah, it'd be all under Disney. Disney's gonna win all of that.
So what? I mean, why is that bad? What's the
I
con
mean, like
of that?
they don't let other like people, like, you know, other companies like win stuff. You know what I mean?
That is true. I guess that would be a con, because everything is just Disney, Disney, Disney. There's no other thing. So, I guess that would be the main issue. Yes.
Okay. I think it depends if the. No, it's not recording.
Oh shoot.
Wait, let me check on it.
What?
You're real bad.
Oh man. Wait, is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording. Should I pause it?
Yeah, pause it.